Dallas with 9.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We should be up and running, baby. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and
We were 8.
yeah, I got you. All right. I will be right back. I don't even have chat up on my screen or anything like that, so it's all you. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my camera and my mic, and I'll be back in a second.
I gotta separate stuff. Can't have these on the same screen. Damn, that's loud. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. You said you voted for the free throw line. I'm voting for the free throw line too. But we got the Dallas Mavericks. We got our first foul called for Luka. This is definitely. Oh, hold on, I hear myself. Oh, here we go. Okay, still doubling up.
Still a double up. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know where it could be coming from. It only shows you talking once on here. Let me go to advanced
It's in
settings.
video.
It's in
Um,
media.
on when you see my
Uh
video.
huh.
Okay, so the speaker on the very bottom, is it red or is it selected or no?
No, it's not selected. It's mute guest. Wait, you talking about the mute guest button?
Because there's one of those you have to click. You know, it won't have me kind of sounding double up.
Okay. Talk. It wasn't that.
Check, check.
Okay, I'm seeing additional controls now. Um, I really don't see anything else I could change with audio on why it's doing that.
Yeah, it's weird. I know it's something that I'm not visualizing, but I can't get into it because it'll cut you out.
Right, right. No,
So,
I know. I'm trying to play with it.
but there's something I usually click so you won't double up. Like when they say, "Oh, we hear you double up," it's something in there that I click to.
To get rid of it.
Yeah.
No, deafen to message, hang up, add more scene options, add scene, mute in scene maybe.
Yeah, try mute in
That's it.
scene.
Yep, that was it.
Check, check, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't hear myself
All
now.
right,
Okay,
perfect.
good. I don't hear myself.
All right, cool.
So
All right.
let me pull the video back up. All right. Looking at 8 points. It's 17-14. James Harden just hit a three to tie the game up. 17-17, 6:35 to go in the game. And what's good, 40? 76 is 30 free throws. And Mavericks, 27. You know what, 40? You might be right about that one, bro. You might be right about that one. Kyrie with a long three scores 20-17, 6:19 to go. All right, James Harden with the carry. No call, though. Gonna dribble drive. Pass out to be stolen by Kyrie. Kyrie with the long pass up the court. It's gonna be a whistle blown instantly, which will probably be a take foul because there was no defenders ahead of them. But now they're discussing it and they're gonna make up something else. They're gonna make up another call. We don't know what it is, but they're gonna make it up. 40, can you hear me okay? The stream screen disoriented. That's because he got me super big.
I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh, I just see that. I see that side is off.
Yeah, no. Whenever I was trying to like move everything around, it jacked it all up.
You can control Z and stuff, and it'll put stuff back to how it was too.
Yeah, yeah, no. I got it. I got it. We straight. We chilling. We lit. We lit.
So we switched it up today, you guys, because the weather in Texas is out of control. So just in case I lose signal because of the tornado that's actually touched down in Dallas, where 40's at, and the immense winds that I'm getting. At least Zach can still be up and finish the stream out. You know, so it wasn't like we planned it and just wasn't prepared for it. We weren't prepared for the change, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. It's all good. They're currently in TV timeout. He said, "Freaking levels." My eye is so. Here, let me pull up over here. Oh wow. Look at the random hail, you guys. This this random hail. Not supposed to be hailing. All of a sudden, the weather has changed from it's kind of sunny today and warm to hey, screw you guys. Take these hail balls in your face. So current score is Dallas 20, Philadelphia 17. Excuse me. So they're going to call it a take foul to and trade a transition take foul. I'm looking at this weather is crazy, you guys.
I'm more
Just let me
mad that
know.
I spent hours getting all this stuff set up the first day I got my computer, and then haven't got on OBS in a little bit, and all of it's gone, and I'm having to redo everything. I'm so frustrated right now. Where are we playing at?
What's it called? It's called. I just seen it. Oh wait, I know where it's at. Here, give me a second.
Cool.
I can tell you the name of the arena. I always forget. It's gonna be a. It will be a take foul. Kai will attempt the free throws for the take. My eyes.
Yeah, eyes, bro. They burning?
Yeah, it's like
Did
no, just water. American Airlines Center.
American Airlines Center?
Yeah, I guess it's been building up like gunk like crazy. I probably need to wash them. To be honest, wash my eyes out.
Okay.
What up, Diego? Said second. Yep, second, second. Appreciate you for coming through. Just let me know if you guys can't hear me properly or hear Zach properly. Zach is there. He's just, as you can see, the letters and stuff moving. That's Zach in the background. He's the ghost of uh, Real Fan Sports Past.
Something like that.
Score is 2025, 5:13 to go.
Did you ever?
So leave it upside down.
I don't know how I got. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't even know you could
we,
do that. If you want to be honest with
yeah,
you,
when you drag it a certain distance,
it
it will
flips it.
sometimes automatically flip over.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Nah. Did you put the No Kids Hungry thing in the drive?
I thought I did. Let me check and see
I'll look. I just wasn't sure.
if it's not in the. I can put it in there. But I thought I did that night.
You probably did.
Uh, I don't remember what folder it's supposed to be in.
It's in here. It's in here.
The clips or is it in the gifts clips one or
I don't think it's in here, bro. Ain't a big deal.
Well, it's the way stuff is. OBS files folder maybe.
That's where I looked. That's where I looked for. I didn't. Oh, promos maybe. No, it's not. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, let me see. Luka hit both free throws. 23-20 is the current score. Let me see.
It ain't a big deal. I'm not gonna have everything here anyway. Yeah, guys. Sorry about this. It was kind of last minute. I was actually supposed to get off of work a little bit early today, and then my client ended up running late, and then of course, work traffic, and yeah, it's just been a struggle.
Let's not even worry about the looking hungry tonight.
We'll deal with
for right now.
It another day.
Sounds like an NPR announcer. You're good now. Zach is a little quiet. Yeah, he's getting some stuff situated. Another foul call. Embiid heading to the line, 26-22. Dallas with 26. Philly with 22.
Right.
I need James Harden to stop carrying.
I can't believe someone actually said that I sound quiet. That's actually unbelievable. Never quiet whenever I'm coming from your side of things. Look, this is how y'all know I'm in a rush. I don't even have a hat on, bro. Like I need a shower and everything. It's just been a cluster. But how y'all doing today, guys? Who do I think's gonna win, bro? I think the Mavericks are gonna grab this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The numbers are for Philly to win.
They haven't won a game yet. Well, I mean, I think they've only won. Are they 1-4? 40. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are they 1-4 right now?
You said 1-4.
1-4 since they got in Kyrie. I think so.
Yeah, they've been losing a lot at home. Because the last time we did a game for them at home, they had 18 wins. And they only have 20 currently right now. I approved it.
Oh, I already did it. Sent it to my phone.
I already did it.
Yeah, whenever I switched it to send it to my thing, it still makes me throw that in there. I just want the chat open. Why is it doing this? Oh God, they just making this stuff complicated now, huh?
What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to have the chat up on here, and it made me like sign in to be able to do it, and then
you got to sign in to do it, but it doesn't. It might work on yours. It doesn't work on mine. So I just actually watch chat in YouTube Studio.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. It's not a big deal.
Long shot, long 3-point shot, no good. Rebound. Embiid gets stripped. They're gonna call a foul. I think that was a clean strip. But Embiid and Giannis get more foul calls than anybody in existence. So
no lies there.
So the foul's gonna be called on Kyrie. I wish Embiid didn't complain so much about foul calls.
I think you could make that a blanket statement for majority of the NBA. Not everybody, but a vast majority for sure.
Oh yeah, I feel like to me, what hurts hurts Luka, is they complain too damn much. It's like, this is not the EuroLeague. Stop that. Mm-hmm. This is not soccer. Stop complaining. Play the damn game. Stop flopping. I hate that they both flop. To be so talented, like the both of them are so ridiculously talented, but they flop so ridiculously much.
I saw someone on Twitter the other day defending Marcus Smart and his like absolute need to flop, even though he's one of the best defenders in the league. And I was just mind blown that they were like, that's not a flop, that's good defense, he drew the foul. I'm like, no he didn't, he jumped backwards 50 feet. That's a flop. Like, what do you mean?
That is not good defense.
No, not even close. All right.
So you should have asked him, like, oh, you must be a soccer fan.
Must be that.
Are you a soccer fan? That makes sense.
All right. Am I missing anything? I think I got everything up here, right? Gotta go pull up an old video just so I can double check.
Yeah. I mean the name part.
Oh, the name. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was something.
Yeah, the only thing I have that's different is I added that little thing in the bottom as far as adding the sub count, whatever.
Yeah,
Which
I just have to
if
get
you
that another day.
yeah, that's not super important. That's
No,
just something I added last
no,
minute.
yeah, not at all.
Um,
And you did this like
but
a yellow, right?
from yeah, it's a little bit darker color than the Real Fan Sports email.
Okay,
It's slightly darker.
all
So,
right. I'm gonna just
but it's still the yellow, orange, mustardy color.
we're gonna rock with this one for now.
But just to let you know, like from the last time we streamed, we have gained almost want to say about 40 plus subs.
Dang, I just saw today. We're at 1740, man, climbing our way up to the top.
Yeah,
About to hit that 2K. I want 2K before the end of the month. I want it so bad, man.
yeah, that'd be nice to get 2K before the month. That'd be dope. But yeah, we were 1693 last time we streamed.
Damn.
So that's actually pretty
No,
cool.
that's fire. I'll mess with like getting a nicer font and all that good stuff another day.
But once again, thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate you. Saying, oh wow, 74 is crazy. Yeah, it is 40. It's cool and it's crazy at the same time because just we both were kind of surprised. We know we felt that the growth and the potential of the growth is there. We just didn't expect it to happen the way it's happening. Because I think originally we said what was like 1,000 by the end of
by the end
it
of
was like 1,000 by end of football, maybe right before the beginning of basketball, and we blew that out the water.
I mean, and now it just feels more and more like real. Like this could be bigger and better as we keep improving and keep growing as a community and everything with you guys. Like when we first did it, I just totally felt like, oh, this is just something fun. We're gonna go in, cut up,
Yeah,
meet a couple people, have some fun doing it, and bada bing, bada boom. Now
Christian
damn,
Wood
we
with
could
a
actually.
big time three in a corner. Booyah, all up in the face.
Tell
32-26 Dallas. Embiid with the little jumper from the free throw line, no good. I'm surprised he missed that. That shot look good. Hardaway with the jump stop, still dribbling. I had to travel. No good on the shot.
all right, but
Rebound. Harden on the baseline is going to drive. I hate how the ref fell for that. So the Harden drives against Holiday, and as Holiday jumps up next to him, he's like this. His arms are by his body. So Harden grabs his arm while he's jumping to keep their bodies together to create the contact. It's like, dude, you're holding his arm, and because the ref's on the opposite side, he can't see that. And it's a great veteran move. Nothing against it, but I'm just like, come on, man, what happened to you? You used to be the man, Tommy. What happened to you? Like, seriously, what happened to you? The dude was averaging 20-something points a game. Now he averages 11. What happened? It can't be all Embiid play. Embiid taking the line, the shots.
Yo, Diego's trying to get me to take my shirt off. Is that what's going on right now? I just peeped that. Boy, so I gotta show some skin. You want to see some feet, bro? Feetfinder.com.
All right, 32-28 is the score.
Anna in the loss.
32 for Dallas, 28 for Philly. Luka top of the key. Looking to drive right hand side, looking with the carry, and the ugliest Euro for the guy who's the Euro guy. The shot goes up. They're going to call an offensive foul on Luka, which I don't know if that's a good call. But Dallas they're going to challenge it. Luka drives against Reed. It might be. The defender's feet were clearly outside of the restricted area. Niang was definitely out, and he was established, and his arms were up. So he did establish position first. So technically, I believe it should not go for Dallas. It should be against Dallas.
I'll tell you what I am noticing though. The I have the old background with the not updated Gmail, so I'm gonna have to get that from you. I just realized that now.
Oh yeah, that's something that was in there.
It probably is. I might have downloaded the wrong one.
Oh, I thought we deleted that the old one.
I hope not. Thought we did too. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't delete the wrong one.
You might have deleted the wrong one.
That would be embarrassing.
But I should have them all in Canvas. So. Scenes. Nope, those are the.
All right, I'm just getting back from commercial. What are you seeing?
Come back from commercial, seeing Luka. Yeah, that's offense. That's offense. Offensive foul.
Oh, you can hear the game? All right, I need to figure out why it's doing that.
Wait,
let me see. Can you
hear the game from?
It's because I have it's sharing desktop audio. I guess I need to switch it to where it doesn't share desktop audio, to where it just shares the browser audio.
Okay, so my audio is coming through desktop.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice at that. Thank you for pointing that out, Diego.
On video, you can add a you can add.
Oh, you add a
my volume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every I just muted my game. When you do the video, it's
let's see highlights.
I still have my thing open.
You know, it's actually a good time to do this too, just because I need to know how to get all this stuff set up and get everything, just in case we have days where like this.
Okay, so click on the tab that says the Video Ninja tab. So you know, like if you want to resize my thing, click on that tab to make it active, and it should be on the bottom. It should say properties, filters, interact, refresh.
Okay. Let's see.
Click on properties.
I gotta find it. Where the hell is?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to find where I put you at. Where I put your ass at. You're over here somewhere.
If you just add, it'll be at the very top.
You're saying go to your image on OBS, right? Or are you talking about on video?
Yeah. On OBS.
Yeah.
So you click.
I'm trying.
So for you, when you come in, it doesn't say, it says Video Ninja. So on my sources, I click that to make your source active, and on the bottom of the video, it'll show properties, filters, interact, refresh.
Okay. Yes. Shut down source when I use frame control audio via OBS.
Yes.
Okay, that should give me another.
And a thing should pop up down below. It should show.
Okay.
And it'll probably say Video Ninja.
Now I need to make it to where that is active.
And so you clicked on the advanced properties and put it in your let's see, where's it at? Yeah, it should be. Once it pops up and you deselect it or unmute it, they should be able to hear me.
I wonder if it's talk now.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Let me mute that. All right. Talk again.
Hello.
All right, that should work.
It's double up.
Is it doubled up?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It might be on the video.
See, whenever I do that, it mutes you completely. This is me having you as unmute scene, but it shouldn't be playing any desktop audio. Desktop audio should be muted completely.
Yeah. Once you mute it. Here, let me check.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my phone right now. Say something real quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I still hear myself twice. Make the name smaller. I mean, it's humongous. Current score 38-37. Dallas up by 1 by the end of the first.
Okay, I don't know why it's not pulling you up twice on actual YouTube on the video. Do y'all hear non-double? I don't hear you double whenever I just pulled it up on my phone.
when we do the games, can you hear yourself?
No.
Yeah, I can hear myself, but not through YouTube, through my headphones, through video.
Oh, you're hearing yourself through video. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then that's a totally different thing that I gotta figure out what's going on with that.
My brother's so loud. I can hear him through the headphones and through the mic.
That's hilarious.
And the door's closed, and I'm hot as hell.
just to make things worse.
Mm-hmm. See what 40 just sent. Mute myself real quick.
Yeah, do you think?
Actually, can I mute myself?
Should be able to. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, if y'all just popping in, we are Non has some crazy weather coming through in Texas. So, just in the case that he loses his internet, I wanted to try and stream through my side of things. I had everything set up like months ago, but for whatever reason, OBS did an update and deleted everything, so I had to get everything reset up and now trying to deal with that. But appreciate y'all being here. Megan, what's good with you, Meg? Says, hey, mine's still reeling about Carter. Glad we may not take him at 5. Wow, just wow. Oh, yeah. He threw the lady into the TV. I saw that. That was insane. Meg, you said no, so y'all don't hear double. It's just Non that's hearing double. Okay, that's not a problem. We'll get that figured out. All right, let me get everything situated so I can get the score updated and all that good stuff. We're at commercial break right now. Once I get back from commercial, we'll get the score updated, and then we'll be good to rock and roll. No more issues from here on out. Just got to figure out how to get Non to stop hearing himself twice. I don't know why you're hearing yourself twice. You must be hearing. I don't know why you're hearing yourself twice. That doesn't make sense to me at all.
As soon as I say it, so it's in video.
Yeah, it's something in video. I just don't know what it could. I don't know what it could be because my audio source is just selected as my microphone. Audio manage. I don't know. All right.
I know y'all hear that.
Make that 40. I can't hear anything.
Across.
All right. What time you got on the game right now?
It's on commercial.
All right. So I'm just gonna drop back.
Oh, actually, no. See, Maxey just shot from the free throw line, 11-25. He makes the free throw, so it's 40-40 is tie score.
All right.
Kyrie's going to bring it down. Going to get the screen by Kleba. Long pass around. Another three-pointer from the corner. No good.
Oh, you're ahead of me now. That's fine. All right. At least I'm close now. All right. I never wanted Jalen Carter at 5 for us, and everyone told me I was insane. Heard what happened when my phone and Messenger blew up yesterday with 12s tagging me. I hate being right, but I did say it. I don't know much about him, but I did see that video, and that was crazy. And I think he got 6 months as of right now. I'm assuming you've seen that video too, Anna.
I don't know what video you're talking about.
The Jalen Carter. He was a high draft prospect. Got caught on video. Him and his girl got into a fight, and he grabbed her and literally threw her against the TV.
This is recent?
Yeah, no, this is like a couple days ago. Recent.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a couple days. I haven't seen nothing a couple days ago. I seen a video like that like a month or two ago.
Maybe I don't think it was that long ago. I just saw it unless they just now are releasing it. But he got sentenced to I think 6 months in jail right now.
The black dude, white girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that like 2 months ago.
A couple months ago.
Yeah. That's when I seen it.
Yeah, the TV hit her back too. The TV did hit her back too.
Current score is 43-40. Dallas at 43. 10-20 left to go in the second quarter.
All right, all you for a second, Don. I'm gonna try to figure out how to unmute you, and I'm gonna turn off my camera, and I'm gonna go grab my headphones from downstairs. So I'll be back in a second.
All right. 43-40 once again. Christian Wood at the line to shoot free throws. Video was re-released because of the sentence. Oh, okay. So it's the one I seen then. Yeah. No, that wasn't Jalen. He was arrested yesterday for street racing in Georgia. Was this the 19-minute jail 19-minute jail time? Saw the video TV here. Woods actually misses. So it's gonna be 44-40. Oh, this feedback is annoying.
I know. I'm trying.
I had to leave the combine before media interviews, but it's back now. 2 people died in an accident which occurred in January. Hey, what actually talking about in turn? Woods misses the last free throw. Dallas trying to back down. Quick pass out. You drive. Melton with no good because he get the foul call against Christian Wood. What's up, Perkoff? I'm gonna call you Perkoff because I don't want to pronounce that first name bad. So Megan, you're talking about the street racing one. I have not seen the street racing one. I haven't seen that. Said where to watch in Europe? Ooh. Check out. Oh, let me see if it's still active. I mean, you can check out buffstream.io. It's a possible place you can check it out. DOS, which is Jalen Carter, who everyone wanted the Hawks to take at 5 except me. I like how she throws it in there, except me. Yeah, there was a football player that recently went to jail. It was released via bond. 19 minutes later. Oh, wow. Offense got a score. Oh, that's funny. It's still fair. Wait, what? It's still far enough away time wise where this will be old news draft. It depends because teams are starting to get a little more strict on that abuse, even though they should have been did it, but they're doing it more often. Christian Wood trying to back down, swing past the Bullock. Bullock back to Wood. Wood to top of the key is going to drive, gets a shot up. It's going to drop, and they get the foul call. 46-42. And if the GMs forget, fans don't. Yeah. Paul Reed would absorb the foul. Christian went back at the line. Will with 9 points. See if he can add to that at the charity stripe. Like, I'm so used to doing stuff differently. Like, this is doing it the way Zach does. Like, from his point of view, is so disorienting. I need to move this over here because it doesn't feel right.
Man, I truly just have no idea. No idea. I have no idea why it's like this right now. Why I don't know where your audio could where you could be hearing a relay back from your audio.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
It's just
the only options I have is to mute guests. When I do that, it completely mutes you. I can mute you in scene. Talk. So like I can hear you, but then when I mute you in scene, the stream can't hear you. It's something to do with that.
see, I have to see it
Yeah.
because there's a button I press. Because if I don't press it, you sound like this.
Well, you sound
you know, when
normal.
people be like, "Oh,
You sound
echo."
normal to me.
Oh yeah, it's just to me, I hear myself.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I'm trying to figure out. All right, I'm gonna go grab my headphones from downstairs and I'm gonna hop on.
Okay. If I look at my settings and everything is fine. Thank you, Diego. I mean, Megan. Appreciate you. Some fans might not forget, but the majority will. Most people will forget, and then there's some people that won't forget, but will definitely let it go because of what the person can bring to the team. It's one of the bad balancing acts of sports. Oh, he did that, but he can do so much for our team, you know. But the 12s do remember the huge mistake that was made with Malik McDowell a couple years ago. Yeah, a lot. I mean, unfortunately, it's one of those situations where a lot of players, no matter what the racial background is or the cultural background, they come from different situations, and those situations are affected by their how they're raised or how they grew up or the situation in which they grew up, and they don't know how to. Sometimes they still don't know how to, you know, carry themselves in the right situation, the right environment, and they take any of the trauma or whatever the bad habits they learn from their family, parents, or friend, and they take that with them into adulthood, you know. But some players are able to grow from it and become better people, and some they hold on to old habits because it's part of their identity, and they don't know how to change that part of their identity. You know, it sucks. It's sad. But so I did see that. My concern is the damage it can have in the locker room, like Russell Wilson. Honestly, it if if he's drafted by whatever team, I know we talk about the Seattle at this point, but if he's drafted by that team, they're going to do their best to still bring him into the fold and make the situation best for that team. You know what I'm saying? So you should charge Wilson rent because he's living rent free. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, once he's gone, he's bye. We was like brothers. But we will have some new videos up. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see any of the current videos that popped up. We have, let's see what's the second. We have a video pop up tomorrow, an NRL video. We had one pop up today. No, yesterday. We had two yesterday. One for NBA highlights reaction, and one for it was a reaction video for another Hawker versus War Cry for NRL All Stars. That was a good one too. But definitely check those videos out. And we uploaded a short of Jaren Jackson dunking on AD, which was pretty vicious. It was a nice little putback dunk where he was sitting on AD's shoulders. He was like, "Take that, son." This cord. I just do not want Carter here in Seattle. I've said it from day one on, and this just proves me correct. Always, like I said, I'm not trying to validate anything that he's done or whatever. But you know, players have issues, people have issues, and doesn't mean that person is a bad person. Sometimes this situations happen, but people can be redeemed, you know. And I guess this for me coming from where I come from, I've seen people do a lot of illegal stuff. That doesn't mean they're bad people, you know. But that's just because of where I come from, you know. He said I didn't bring him up. How are you doing, Diego? How you doing, Megan? What's up, 40? 40, are you in the closet? Oh, just to give context to that statement, there is a tornado warning where he's at. He's north of me, and you're going to a safe small space, and he was in a closet watching us. So I was just seeing if he was still there.
He's got a
Score is
tornado right by him. You said?
47. Huh?
Say he's got a tornado right by him.
Yeah, I told you. That's what. Remember, I told you there's tornado warning up there where he was at.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where it was at. I didn't know if it was like near him or like
Yeah.
on him. Like what was going on?
It's in his area because they got the sirens already.
Oh Lord.
You heard the sirens before the game started. Score is 49-47. Dallas up by 2. 6:31 left from the second quarter. So no, I get your point now. But many 12s have said he's a kid and should be cut some slack on 21s. 21's an adult, but when you come from high school and going to college and you're still getting stuff handed to you, yeah, you're an adult, yeah, but there's still things you just don't understand, especially when you've been handed a lot of stuff. If you're like a scholarship kid, and if you don't have too much exposure, he's still kid mentality. They still got a kid mentality. I bet that sounded better in your head now. But thanks for clarifying. Yeah, come out the closet, bro. It's 2023. You'd be surprised how many people are still in the closet in 2023. 40 say like R. Kelly. Wrong one.
That's horrible.
Too soon.
That's horrible. My goodness.
It's 40.
Yeah.
It's your goal. Put this back up.
All right, what are you seeing right now? I just saw Kyrie miss a free throw.
Yeah, Kyrie missed free throw. Right now, I see James Harden.
Yeah, we're linked up. I'm trying to just
Get
check.
the shot up.
I'm trying to check one more time, see if I can figure out anything else. There's an audio settings thing, but I see a noise gate. But I mean, that's not that. Audio gain control, echo cancellation. That's already on.
No, it's not that.
Then they got like another thing where I can like determine what my microphone and speaker is. It's set to just my Realtek audio. I don't. But there's really nothing else I can set it to.
Yeah, the Realtek is the desktop speaker.
Yeah, it's the desktop speakers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. We're not hearing it through my desktop, right? No. I don't know, dude. I'm like at a total loss.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. I'd have to see it. I just hate I can't see this control room side.
Do you have your
I can
phone?
tell
Do you
you.
have your phone by you?
Yeah, I'm on phone, buddy.
Call you.
Harris with the drives. Look at the foul call for Bullock. 54-54, 5:13 to go. Okay, now let me ask you this. My parents divorced 1 week after my 9th birthday. I had every excuse to go off the rails, but did not agree that background does play a part. Okay, what are you asking?
Try calling me. I don't know why it's not letting me. It's not letting me call you.
I will agree to disagree and stand by my report. Oh yeah, I wasn't arguing with you, not like that. I was just saying because I come from the background. I've been in the college sports. There's some players that don't have like a true understanding of how the world works. They just don't. Because even though they could be from urban areas like myself or whatever, just things are handed to each player differently, and they have expectation. That's why things happen. Unfortunate things happen between players. That that's playing on my headset
You could hear that?
because my
Oh, cause I.
IG
Oh
is
wait.
open on my computer,
Oh.
so I can hear you calling in my headset.
Oh, my bad. All right. So what do you think it is?
Scroll the camera down some. Let me see the very bottom. No, I need to see the bottom of the screen.
What do you mean? That is the bottom.
Honestly, I think I do mute you in scene.
That might be what it is, but then now it's trying to figure out
But
how to.
then, okay, did you click the microphone or the speaker at the bottom and see if anything changed?
Microphone and the speaker at the bottom. So about like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. See now I can't. Now I can't hear you. Talk.
Check 1 2 1 2.
They can hear you, but I can't hear you now. Can I set it to where I have this? Can I set it to where I have this coming through my headphones too?
I have no idea.
I think.
I don't use wireless.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's wireless. I'm trying to see if I can.
I mean, you have to set your.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold up. Talk.
Hold on.
Hold on 1 second.
Trying to see. Did that open on here too?
All right. Do you hear echoing now?
Hello. No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
Actually.
All right. We should be good now. That sounds good.
I need. It's the same thing.
I literally muted. I muted the mic from VDO.
Check.
And I just put it to where I hear you through the OBS instead of through there.
Can you guys hear us? Okay. Oh yeah, it's not. Like I said, I wasn't doing it to argue or anything like that. I was just saying, just from the experience. Not saying the kids don't understand anything and they have no idea of how the world truly works, but when things are handed to certain players or certain people, the way they interact with the world is different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they expect things differently. It's like having a cocky player versus a bench player. A bench player doesn't expect certain things. A cocky player expects certain things, and they go into the world and have those same expectations because they're used to being handed everything or used to being the man. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that's not just in sports. They expect that when it comes to the girls or just to school. It's all kind of stupid stuff that they expect that with. Mavericks by 3, my guy. Yeah, we're trying to fix something. So, but thank you for letting us know. Bandy McCarty.
And the free throw just happened. Give me a break. It just happened on my screen.
Yeah, I just seen a second free throw too.
Yeah, same.
But
I don't know, man.
62-58 is the score. Yeah, a lot of players come out have a sense of entitlement, especially those big schools. Oh, they have a supreme sense of entitlement. Luka just got hit in the crotchula region.
Oh yeah, don't hold him. Count him.
Kyrie gonna drive, goes to the lane, Euro step, passes out, long three, it's good. 65-60 the current score.
Told you I was feeling Mavs tonight. Yeah, everybody's been scoring high, bro. Everybody's been scoring a lot. BI dropped 41 the other day.
I don't like that. I don't like the scores this game's having.
I mean, I feel you. I like to see good defense too, but like this has just been the month of scoring, man. It's just been the month of scoring. What Damian Lillard's been doing this month is absolutely insane. Insane. He's averaging like 41.2 points per game right now in the month of March.
No good.
Since All-Star break.
You said, could I say crotchula region? Oh, so he was defending on the outside of a offensive player. The player went up, and when he goes for a layup, kind of did this like little finesse, kicked out at the end, and Luka was behind to receive the kick right there. That sucks.
That sucks.
So Dame is nuts. Love the fathers.
Were you hearing the echo whenever before I switched it to this guest audio thing? Like when we first got on, I just had it through desktop.
There was an echo, then you did something, then it wasn't an echo, and then it went back to echo.
Now it's back to an echo. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna mute the game because I know how absolutely miserable that is.
No, don't mute that game because it's good to hear. I'll be all right.
No. I ain't tripping. I know both of these teams, so I'm good. All right, talk real quick. All right, now it wants to do that. Okay. Say something again. Try it one more time.
Check 1 2 1 2.
All right, there we go. Do you hear an echo?
I do not know.
All right, cool. All right, we'll just do it like this, and then we'll figure out another day. I ain't worried about hearing the game. I just want this to be done because I already know whenever we did that that one video where we tried to record after the game, I had a headache for the rest of the night. I'm not putting you through that. All right.
Let me see what this message says. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. I'm bringing myself back in here finally. All right. We're back in action.
Oh, it's raining. I can hear the water hitting the side of the building.
Uh-oh. I told you, man, right once you were like explaining to me how like nice the weather was outside, I said, "Oh yeah, y'all about to get it. Y'all about to get it."
I already know it's coming.
You can start feeling that humidity come through, and then you're gonna and then you're gonna get a nice little cool rush of a wind, and then all of a sudden, BAM!
I'll mute myself real quick.
Yeah, do you think? But how's everybody doing today? I know I've already asked this like 3 or 4 times, but I'm finally I'm giving up on it, and we're just gonna run it like this for now. Appreciate y'all for sticking around, sticking by. Megan, did you watch? Wasn't it opening weekend the other weekend for Rugby Super League or Super Rugby? I forget what you called it. I know NRL started earlier this morning, or this morning for me, yesterday for some people. I had I had someone message me tell me to go watch it, and I was like, I need to study. And if I turn that on, I'm not going to study. Tobias Harris with the ball up top, working the ball down low to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Kleba, finally back with the Mavs. Going to go ahead and pull up from the mid-range, knocks it down. Little mid-range jumper from Embiid. I still wish I would just see him in the post. I would love for him to just work the post 70% of his time. Not like 40, 60. Doncic now, getting double team. He's trying to get the ball over to Bullock. Bullock's going to take a deep three straight away off the front of the rim. That's going to be, should have been foul on Kyrie, pulling back the rebounder. Harden bringing the ball up now. Working left side, drives, left-handed layup. It's good. Philly closing it back in close, 64-65. Just a 1-point lead for Dallas. And are they going to give him an and one on there? Oh, I think they might.
So.
I think they might.
I think they are.
And I mean, that's the what do they call the dang foul now? The gather. Allow him to gather, even though the foul came before he shot. He actually lost the ball, grabbed it again, and shot it again. But in today's NBA, you get an extra free throw on top of the two. Doncic working, dribbling, trying to go right side. Tough defender guarding him. Kicks out. Bullock, corner three. No good, but Doncic working. Gets the offensive board. Trying to set back up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Guarded by Embiid in the corner. Tobias Harris is going to give the trap. He's going to go ahead and float one up, and he's going to get a foul himself.
I get it. I know what's happening with the NBA. Returning to the Euro League. That's what's happening.
You're just now figuring that out?
Yep.
Oh yeah, just wait till all the rule changes happen, dude. It's gonna get insane. I already know. I already know it is.
Well, because like these like I said, the high scoring games, the bad officiating, it doesn't make for a good league.
No.
It makes for bad television. It makes for very bad television. And then they talk about even shortening the 24-second clock to like 19 seconds, and then some else. There's like some other changes they're talking about making. I saw some that the NBA posted, and I was like, "What are we doing? What are we doing here?
What exactly is going on?"
Embiid with a turnover, dribbled off his hip.
Man, is there any way I can make the control room with a white background? That way I can get some more light on me.
So what?
I'm so dark because I normally have this monitor as like just a white screen. That way I get light shining this way. I'm so dark right now.
Yeah, you're just blue.
I know I'm hella blue.
You got so much blue on there.
I wasn't planning on wearing this. I wanted to take a shower. Things didn't work out that way.
I thought that's what you were doing. You was putting me up.
I mean, I was going to, but I was just getting frustrated with this stupid stuff.
Luka with a jump pass to Bullock. Bullock back to Luka. Luka's going to drive against Tucker. Step back. No good. Rebound Philly. Can you guys hear me okay? Embiid with the monster jam. 69 to 67. Dallas with a 2-point lead. 16 seconds left to go in the half.
Diego said, Mavs got to get this. They want records broken because that sells tickets. Diego, tell you, it used to be
to the wrong fans.
Right. Offense sells the tickets, but defense wins the championships. No one plays tough defense anymore. And you know what? I don't really blame them because the defense gets called out on every little ticky-tacky foul. Like, we talk about it all the time about how majority of the fouls that get called against the defense, the offense is the one who's initiating the contact, and they just expect the defenders just to, shuttle out the way and just deal with it.
40 said the Amazon warehouse roof just got torn off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very good. Where's that at? That's near him?
Yeah. Amazon really trying to get into same minute air delivery. Man, real talk. So I blame LeBron on the change of the league. Is that what we're talking about? Or I wouldn't blame LeBron on that. I mean, I would blame them for taking advantage of the situation, like how when Harden took advantage of the refereeing, that little slip in the rule call. Like I thought, as much as everybody was giving him props for it, I felt like I was in a small little demographic of saying this is not high quality basketball. Like he's flopping every opportunity he gets because he's getting a foul call.
Every single
But
one,
everybody was
man.
like, "Oh, he's having an MVP season." No, he's not. Like, stop. When did you start watching basketball? Like, I just thought it was such petty basketball.
Don't call them out, man. They might get upset.
Shit, I hope they do. Maybe they'll fix it. Yeah, for the changes because he's been complaining for so long that it's showing others what to do. I mean, it's his fault. Part of that is his fault though, because that whole thing of how he plays, of when he drives, when you drive and you throw your shoulder into a defensive player's chest, and you're the one that's causing that contact when defensive players like this or like this or like this, and they're standing there. If you, the offensive player, is contacting first, that's automatically should be considered an offensive foul.
It's the thing
There
is,
shouldn't-
I
there
don't
shouldn't be a
I don't
question.
even I mean, like, to a certain extent, like how far you lean in and stuff like that. If you're just bumping with a shoulder, I just don't think it should be called. What has happened is that the referees have allowed this to take place to where a player can bump in, fall backwards, and just flick the ball up. Like, you're telling me guys like this that are like super athletic, super strong. This ain't the 70s and 60s where these guys, don't know how to weight train or anything like that. These dudes are incredible, like, human specimens that they're getting bumped into the chest or into the shoulder, and then all of a sudden when they go to shoot, they're like, ugh, like that. Like, come on now. I'm tiny, and when I play ball, I don't think I've ever gotten to where I've gotten hit of just like a normal contact to where I like threw my arms up and the ball just goes backwards. Like, I still keep composure and shoot my shot. Like, they've allowed it, and they allowed it to be soft, and they don't want to change it. They don't.
Welcome back, Dr. Rick. Appreciate you.
Dr. Rick,
Yeah.
what's good, fam?
Well, because I think when you allow the defender to actually defend, then there's a difference. But now it doesn't matter if they're outside the circle, if they're inside the circle. It doesn't. Sometimes it don't even matter. They're still gonna call against the defensive player, and I was like, that's not how that's supposed to be called.
Yeah.
Like, why are we changing the rules to fit a bully style basketball when it's like we wouldn't do that in high school. We wouldn't want our high school players playing that style of ball because we'll call that we wouldn't call that basketball.
Well, the thing is it too far gone? Is it too far gone now to change anything? Like, it feels like it. It's like you would have to like have a full blown like reffing meeting with all the refs. First off, we all know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have to have meetings with owners. You're gonna have to have meetings with the NBA PA, and have talks with them and explain like how these things are gonna change. And then you're gonna have to enforce it. It's just like when they add all the new rules, like the what's the new one called where they don't like you to kick out the leg when you shoot now, or the when you try to draw the contact by swooping through like this. They don't call it. They changed this rule, but they don't call it. They don't call it the correct way. They don't care. They're not even attempting to change and trying to make this game better. Like, basketball is such a beautiful game. It's physical. It's beautiful. It's poetry in motion when you watch the way some of these guys play, and they allow reffing just to ruin it.
What makes that even more hilarious is the fact that the rip through.
Yeah,
they don't. When you do the rip through, they talk about that's supposed to be not called anymore. But for Chris Paul, for Luka Doncic, for James Harden, for Joel Embiid, for who else? And there's somebody else that does it. It's like 5 or 6 players that did not stop doing it, and they still call the fouls for them. It's like that's supposed to be an automatic offensive foul.
Right.
Yet you still see Chris Paul do it because that's the only way Chris Paul can get to his spot.
And the thing is, you can ask the players to go and be more physical, right? And like eat the blows, like eat the little bit of contact that even if you're the one that's, directing contact first, to eat it and put up a shot. But then you have what happens to like Zion Williamson. He doesn't get a foul because he doesn't flop when he goes up for the drive. He still finishes strong, goes up strong. But because he doesn't throw and flail his arms out in the air, or like act like he's falling down and grabbing at his ankle. I mean, well, he does grab at his ankle a lot, but that's because he's actually hurt. That's a shame. Yeah. But like he's not like faking it and whining and crying, so he doesn't get the calls, and he's never going to unless he decides to take up some acting classes.
Yeah. Hello, Big Buck. Welcome back, baby. And then Megan says, Dr. Rick, still shaky. My dad's 6th anniversary of his passing. Sudden passing's coming up. Yeah, hope everything's gonna be okay for you, Megan. But thank you for being here, truly, during that time as well. Megan, sorry for your loss. Time doesn't make it hurt less, but time does give us more opportunity to learn to live without our loved ones. Very true, Diego. Perfectly said, too. I couldn't have said it better.
Dang, Diego, speaking words of wisdom. He's trying to get himself an actual quote, not like one of our trolley quotes, like a real quote. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Big Buck said, coming through the live real quick to show support. Hey, Big Buck, always appreciate that, brother. How you been? How's your week been? Goodness. Did anybody watch any of the NFL Combine today? I was kind of keeping up like through Twitter. I did see they had a big, I think it was a defensive player, weighed 285, ran a 4.65 or 4.85, something like that, like something insane. Really? I was like, God, dude, I'm good, bro. I don't want to be touched by anyone built like that running that fast. I'm good.
I did not watch. I did see when we were getting ready to prepare to stream that ECG was doing it. And I actually was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. The Combine.
I forgot, too. I just started getting notifications, and I was like, oh, the Combine's today. Got it.
Megan said she's loving it. I don't have regular cable anymore. I don't get notified a lot of stuff. I was like, oh yeah, that did come out, huh?
That's an original quote, by the way. I lost a brother, and I know the pain. Diego, I feel you, man. I feel you.
Yeah.
Loss is one of the hardest things, man. And then for whatever reason, right once you get to a certain point, you never not sad, but like you do just feel better about it. Like, man, I love going visit not my brother, one of my best friends growing up that passed away at the age of 20. And we go over to his grave. We try to go. It's like an hour and a half from where I live, so I can't go there often. But anytime I'm out that way, I'm actually gonna go stop by there tomorrow. I go grab me a we go get a 6-pack of beer, and we always buy the fruity beer because he only liked cheap crappy beer, so I'd buy him fruity beer because screw you, Mike, and we just clown. We just clown.
Yeah.
Meg said, I've been really paying attention this year. Who you got your eyes on, Meg? It's good to hear you doing good, Big Buck. I'm doing good as well.
I just seen I clicked on a different thing. I seen like an old message from Megan. You said about the flopping. Um, Basically, I don't know if you like watch football, like soccer football, when players get hit in a sometimes in an awkward position or awkward way, and they kind of throw them bodies to the ground to try to get the foul call. A lot of basketball players do that now.
Oh
It's
yeah.
way worse than before. It used to be only certain players, and usually it was just honestly, usually it was mostly international players because that's kind of part of the game. Because they all most international players have a soccer background, so it comes from that sport. That's where it really comes from. But basketball players, they actually learn how to fall. They do that when you're like in elementary and high school. One thing you learn in practice is actually how to fall. When you take a charge, when you get hit, they actually learn how to fall all the time. But it's now being exacerbated to the point where they're not only learning how to do it, they're implementing it into their game plan. That's how they're getting to
Hmm.
the line, or how they're getting players in trouble because they're they're pretending to get hurt or not injured, but pretending to get fouled. And sometimes they're not even getting touched,
Yeah,
and they just
well,
argue their side.
we talked a lot about this during whenever we were doing our coverage for the FIFA World Cup. I know we only were able to do a couple games, but that's because people started getting getting the boot
Yeah.
just for doing commentary over it, which is insane. Um, but it's different. It's different cultures, man. It's really what it is, because like certain teams do it, and like it's definitely relevant in all aspects of soccer, wherever you're at. But you can definitely tell the certain teams and certain countries that do it more often and more frequently. Like they'll
Hmm.
sit, roll, that like a toddler having like a temper tantrum. They'll roll around
Yeah.
5 yards, and then right once they see that their team has the ball back, they jump up and they run.
And I hate
Like
that.
I don't
I cannot
I don't
stand
get
that.
how you don't just laugh like I would just if I was a ref, I'd just be laughing my ass off. Like I would
Yeah.
just laugh at him.
That's why the last game we were able to do, that referee that wasn't supposed to be there as a replacement referee, when he wasn't calling those fouls
Oh yeah,
on
yeah. Hmm.
in FIFA.
Yeah.
I was like, see, that's who they need in FIFA. The person that's going to call the game fairly, and he wasn't calling the BS fouls. He was calling it fair down the line for both teams, USA and the other team. And I was like, that's what you need. Not somebody that's going to purposely call it. You know, what are they? What? I'm sorry, I just saying commercial for a show that hasn't been on TV in like years.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing. Yeah,
When did
dude,
they start
it's
showing True Blood again?
uh,
That show ain't been on the air in like
no,
what
no. I
4 or 5
watched.
years.
It came on the other day, and I didn't. And someone, Skyla had it on, and I was like, "What is this crap?" Like, 'cause I don't like any of those kind of shows. And I'm like, "What is this?" She's like, "This is old." She's like, "It's really good." I said, "It's old." I said, "Yeah." They said they haven't had it on TV in a long time. That was
Yeah, True
like a
Blood.
month ago. Yeah.
True Blood is good. I watched the entire
I've heard
season.
it's good. I'm just not interested in the vampire stuff. Like, cause
I love Empire stuff.
she watches the what is it, the originals, and there's like four different
Oh yeah,
versions that's all in
yeah,
the same.
yeah.
And like I tried watching it with her a little bit, and like it's good. Like I can tell the script, everything good, nice, but I just yeah, not my stuff, not my stuff. Oh,
Megan says,
streaming
True, yeah,
goes.
love True Blood. But it just caught me off guard because it showed a commercial. I was like, wait, why is it showing a commercial of True Blood? It's showing it been on the air in like 10 years. Like, why is it showing that? Like, I'm assuming they're redoing it or rebroadcasting the original series, which is kind of weird.
Possibly,
Um,
possibly.
okay, so Hendon Hooker is going to be Seahawks QB2. So we call that over dramatic drama queening. It's
Nah,
called
Meg,
they literally
Meg,
flop.
you're trying to take hidden, you trying to take Hooker from us? There's so many Saints fans that want hidden Hooker. I like him too, but I unfortunately I didn't watch a whole bunch of his games, but I did see the one game that he played terrible, and I sat
Mhm.
there and I was like, man, everybody said he was very much NFL ready, and I was like, but the style of quarterback he played was just a very good college quarterback. Now he
Yeah,
didn't throw a lot of interceptions. He only had I think 4 interceptions the whole year, which is I mean that's phenomenal. I think the game that I watched him, he had 2 or 3 in that game, and that was like his worst game. But
jeez.
it was
What up,
just
Skyler?
a lot of being back at shotgun, spread offense, and just chucking that thing down. Like that don't work in
Yeah,
the NFL. Like that. It's not that easy. You gotta be at the top tier to be able to just chuck in Chuck and go. How you doing, Skylar? Skylar, why are you messaging me? Aren't you supposed to be eating dinner with your friend? Oh, you just left the restaurant. Okay, I got you. Well, get off the phone and drive home safe. I have the set of True Blood Funko Pops. Nice.
Do you really?
Nice.
That's cool.
John Michael Schmitz is heading to Seattle as well. Megan, you booking everybody's plane ticket, huh?
Yeah, when that show came out, I was hooked on that show. It's pretty good writing.
Really?
Yeah. The only vampire show or movie I don't like is the Sparkly Vampires. I think that was absolute trash.
Sparkly Vampires.
Yeah, I forgot what name that damn movie was. But oh boy, that played the new Batman on the Batman. He was a vampire. Came out hella years ago, and first time he reveals himself in the sun, he's sparkly. I was like,
Wait, are you talking about Twilight?
like, this is stupid. This
You
is
talking about
the worst.
Twilight?
Yes, Twilight is trash.
Yeah, Twilight's. Now look. I watched them all, right? I did watch them all because I watched the last one. The last one, badass. I was like, dude, I've been missing out on all this. I went and watched the rest of them. I said, this is horrible. I was like, what? What is going on? I was so confused. I was like, this was so nice. This was so good. No, it wasn't.
I watched them just because everybody I know was watching them.
Uh-huh.
But as far as like consider them great movies, no. And it has such a cult following. It has such a cult following. But I was like,
No shit.
It's not really that good. Telling you, that moment when he's revealing himself in the sun, he takes his shirt off and he starts sparkling. I was like, I'm done.
Well, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm just happy that he. Oh man, I'm sorry guys if y'all were just hearing like double audio. I was trying to mess with something and yeah, my bad. If y'all were hearing that, I didn't think it actually added it. I didn't even press it.
Yeah, Megan, I watched them all when they first came out too. Because I like vampire movies. You know what I'm saying? But that was bad. Like the idea is a good idea. Idea what they had, the war between the vamps and the Lycans. Werewolves. Good idea, very good idea. It's every vampire story, really. You know what I'm saying? But the adaptation style they did.
Well, because when they made the first one, it instantly turned into
with a long 3.
It instantly turned into
7.
Are you team whatever Paxton or whatever those two guys' names are? I don't know their damn names.
Well, that was from the books. They were doing that from the books.
Oh, really? The books are like that too? It's like a love story type thing?
Okay. Pretty much verbatim from the books.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Then I can't be mad at that.
Yeah. It's from just when they got to TV, movies, then you put actual live action person to it. So they became really more fantasy fan because two pretty boys that was everybody was fawning over.
I did like the last one though. I'm not gonna lie. The last one was really good. All the other ones really disappointed me. But the little part 1, part 2, the last 2 of them, they were decent. They were decent.
Another 3-point shot made by Kyrie on the next fast break.
Bro, hey, they aren't playing with him, bro. I told you they ain't playing with him because they heard because the news, or not the news, but like it was all over Twitter the other day talking about how since Kyrie's got there, they've been struggling. They haven't been able to win. If they were to lose, I really should be rooting for them to lose. If they were to lose tonight and we were to win, then all of a sudden now the Pels are tied up for I think the 7th spot. But they've dropped down. They were holding the 4 for a little bit. They dropped down to 7 now. They gotta string together wins. You can't lose in the West right now. You just can't. Because some team is gonna get hot. Some team is gonna get hot, and like we've talked about, it could be anywhere between the 4th and like the 13th spot. If one of them goes on a 5-6 game win streak, they're jumping. Not the play-in, jumping to playoffs.
That's what happened. We won 3 games in a row. We went from 10th to 5th.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And I was like, what in the world? I was like, I wouldn't, I knew we jumped, but damn, I didn't think we jump like that.
Diego, thank you. Skyla, stop texting and driving. You're right. Skyla, you can text when you get home. You're not even that far away. Meg says 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fanfics. I mean, interesting.
I do remember hearing that. I do remember hearing that.
I was about to say, like, you say it and like it does kind of sound like I kind of see that. I wasn't sure if you were just BSing or what. I can kind of see it though.
But there's a movie that came out before 50 Shades of Grey, and 50 Shades of Grey was actually, if you watch this movie and you've read 50 Shades of Grey or watched the movie, I guarantee you say, oh, that's where they stole the idea from. I'm gonna find the movie.
I did like the first
before.
two. The first two of that the 50 Shades was actually pretty good. The third one was ass.
I haven't watched any of them.
You never watched any of them?
No, at the time my girlfriend was reading the books, and she read them. She was like, "These are the worst." And she's like an avid reader. She reads a lot.
Oh well,
so
does she like? She likes those romance type books because my grandma read it and she said it was horrible. And I said that it's probably tending to the people that don't read those kind of stuff often.
She does read them because there's during that time period, right before that time period, there's a lot of black writers that were writing like the love fantasy stories, and she was into those. And then those actually were doing really well. And she would read, but she'll read them to me, and I'm like, this is actually a really good story. It's all sex, but it's a really good story. but 50 Shades of Grey, it's just.
The first and the second one was pretty good. I mean, it's not nothing I would go sit down and watch by myself, but like, with Scott, I'd watch it.
Yeah,
but
I have not watched not a single one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it by yourself either. I mean, it don't really make sense, but Diego says 50 Shades just erotica. I mean, basically. See, my grandma reads all those paperback, like thick, like the dashing pirate with his cloth swoops up his fair maiden and gives her his pistol or whatever. She reads all those books. So whenever me and my cousin were living together at my grandma's, like right out of high school, we went through her books, like 3 of them that she was reading, and we took a Sharpie and censored them. I've never been cursed out so much by my grandma ever, except for that day. She let me have it.
Okay, so the movie is called The Secretary. Came out in 2002. Watch the movie. If whoever read the book or watched the movie, watch that movie, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's where they stole the idea from."
James Harden cut and pass out to the corner. 3, no good. Embiid with the board, offensive rebound and offensive score. And those y'all, and like, I feel bad because I know we've been getting some new crowd coming through our channel. If y'all are new, or even if y'all are just new within the last couple weeks, our streams do get like super random like this. Especially like this game's that isn't terrible, but just the whole start of the stream was a cluster, and I feel like we're just having conversation. So this is a sports channel, guys, but it's also a community where we just talk about whatever.
You seen that movie, Megan, The Secretary? It's a good movie, isn't it? It's such a good movie, and it's way better than 50 Shades of Grey. Way better.
You'd be mad
too. Their approach is so much better.
Dave say you'd be mad too if your grandkids put a porn website blocker on your computer. Facts.
It's James Spade and
good free throw,
Maggie Gyllenhaal. Really good.
Megan says I met Dracula at Universal Studio and he loved my DK Metcalf shirt. That's fire.
That's fire.
Powell's gonna knock down the 2 of them.
I agree, Megan. It's a brilliant movie. It's so well done.
Cool.
It's very artistic, but it's so well done. 86-71 is the current score.
Me and Scott might have to check it out because I'm sure if it's in 2002, it'll probably get on Amazon for like $1.
Probably. It might be on Netflix. I don't know. Or Hulu. I don't know. Let me see. I can tell you where you can find it.
Kyrie dribbling, working outside. Bullock 3 from the elbow, knocks it down. Bullock said, "Y'all must have forgot. I still know how to shoot. I might have been on a little bit of slump, but I still know how to shoot." He had some big buckets in the playoffs last year. Maxey bringing the ball up, trying to feed the ball to Embiid. They're looking to get any type of score. They haven't put up anything in quite a while. Embiid's going to go ahead, put up a little fadeaway. No good, rebounded. Irving bringing the ball up, guarded by Harden. It's going to get the screen from Powell, pushes away. Rolling right side, cutting inside, and these handles by Kyrie and the body control to finish at the basket. I love watching Kyrie play. I don't always agree with all of, his views and everything, but this dude and the way he plays ball, it is so fun to watch, man. He brings street ball to the NBA, and he doesn't do a whole lot of carrying either. It's not like some other players that try and do it. I really like the work that he does. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, I like
play.
James Carter too, Megan. The client list was Jennifer Love Hewitt, phenomenal. The client list. Do I remember that?
He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Go Hawks," and then told me he loved DK, but fast food didn't agree with him. That's actually funny. Because he's quick. I get it. That's good. I like that. I respect it. So the score right now is 91-71. Dallas taking a huge lead, up by 20. 8 minutes remaining in the third as Joel Embiid goes ahead and knocks down a free throw. I think Kyrie Irving's banged up a little bit. He's kind of grimacing a little bit as he's walking up court. They are going to try and work the ball to him underneath. Embiid with a great steal. Feeds it out to Harden. Again, they get some momentum going. Tobias Harris with it underneath and picks up his dribble too early. Harden to the cup, puts up one off the glass. Good finish by Harden.
Yeah, Skyler, that's based off a real story. 91-74 current score. Time out. So you said.
I was so stunned.
I forgot to get a picture, but my friend was like, "That can only happen to you." That's funny.
You know, he probably respected you more that you didn't get a picture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't know
long
about you.
pass by Harden, and the recovery. I don't know what they're complaining about, but
I don't know about you, man. I'm not a big like I know you used to be in like film and doing different things like that. I was never one to like take pictures when I'd see people. Like I just kind of want to be in the moment. Like I hate when you go to concerts and people are just like on their phone recording every single song. It's like, can't y'all just sit back and enjoy the moment a little bit? Like, get you one clip. Get you one clip. It's your favorite song. Get you one clip.
Yeah, I never really did the picture thing. I mean, if I did, I'd have a hell of a like catalog of photos because the people that I met. But it's like I don't have I should have photos with Jamie Foxx. Should have photos with a bunch of comedians, but I never did it.
But I mean, you still did it though. But I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
You would.
Score 75-91.
Luka guarded by Tucker. It's gonna be a trade-off. Embiid's now taking over the defensive duties.
See, and the thing is, the
step back three.
That's a great shot.
That's good.
And I was about to say, the Embiid playing up high is more of a mismatch for Luka. You don't even want to work that ball down to Kleba because, oh goodness, I'm forgetting his name now. Tucker is a damn good defender. He can guard 1 through 5. He can guard 1 through 5 easily.
Yeah. Swing pass all around, ends up in Luka's hands. Luka guarded by Tucker. Going to drive to the left-hand side, pushes off, and it's going to be a foul at the end. Should have been an offensive foul beforehand, but they didn't call it. It's going to be a foul. It
should have been an offensive foul of him pushing off on Tucker, but Embiid did an unnecessary foul right there. I don't think Luka makes that shot. Embiid, you're huge, man. You just keep your hands straight up. You ain't got to jump into him. Luka's smart. You know his game. You watch his highlights. You know he's going to pump fake that. Just stand in front of him.
And
he's falling back. He's either going to have to fumble or he's either going to have to pass that ball away or he's going to travel. He's falling too far back.
part of the problem with Embiid when he plays defense. After a couple moves, Embiid gets lazy and he won't commit to the full defensive set. That's how you catch him off guard every time. He gets lazy.
Diego said, "But if I don't record the whole concert, how will I fill up my phone storage?" That's, you know, I mean, they do make iPhones with like 264 gigs now, right? It might be more than that.
Yeah, most phones now you can get a pretty big storage on them damn things.
I mean, dude, some phones now we went back in time where now phones are about to be like this big. We're about to be walking around with iPads next to our ears. Good dribble, drive, kick out. Oh yeah, that's pretty basketball. That's pretty basketball right there.
And Tucker, I don't know why people don't guard him in the corner because that's his shot.
That's his only shot. It's his only shot. I mean, and that's no disrespect to Tucker. Tucker puts on that work on defense, but that corner shot, that's butter all day. And Bullock once again showing you, I can shoot too, baby. I can shoot too.
I mean, unfortunately for Bullock, it's mostly just in the regular season because in the postseason, that shot ain't going down. And B's gonna get the free throw line off of Kleba.
Meg says, "I love taking photos as I'm a scrapbooker and traveler. Agree. Concerts though, I mean, and I feel you too. Like taking pictures and like harvesting a moment. If you see something that's really great, it's more of like I don't get the people that are like just constantly like they're just worried about the phone. Let's get a picture. Let's get this on Instagram, Snapchat, blah blah blah. Like just live in the moment.
Well, I mean but that's also the reason why that live in the moment doesn't really exist anymore. It's because we're in social media age. You know?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So,
yep.
You know, where it's like, like the funny thing when people say, "Oh, I did this." Well, did you record it? Because if you didn't record it, then it didn't happen.
Right. All right.
That's the meme of life.
I ain't trying to prove it to you, though. Like, what you gonna tell me?
Diego said, "Dude, my phone has 10 times the storage of my first laptop." Basically,
facts.
Yeah, when I look at my PlayStation, my external hard drive is more than my first several computers and first game systems. I could probably hold every game that I ever played in my first 3 systems on my hard drive.
That's actually hilarious. Yeah, but Megan Diego, you said I took over 9,800 photos on my trip. That's sick though, and you do it for a purpose, and you still enjoying it. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I used to do so before I started doing Real Fan Sports with Non. I used to have a YouTube channel where it was a gym channel. It was a great basket. I did a gym channel for a while. But we also did a lot of like day in the life things. So like anytime I travel anywhere, I always had like. I didn't have any nice cameras. I had like a little GoPro and I had like a little Nikon, like little just like scrawny thing, not like a DXLR or whatever. And I would record everything. And it's nice to go back and like look at it, like because I'll still go back and watch my old videos of like when I went to Hawaii or when I went to Utah or different things like that. But like I couldn't stand after a certain point of like being like, oh wait, we're about to do something fun. I need to get the camera out. Like, I'd rather just not even have my phone on me whenever I'm out doing stuff anymore.
Diego said, "How long was your trip, Megan? 2 months." I'm trying to think. Would I take the main post? Probably. I'd probably take that many or more.
Well, Megan, is that when you came? That's when you did that the big trip to what Germany. And then you came to the States, and then you travel around the States a little bit as well. I mean, things like that, like those are once in a lifetime places. I mean, I would take some pictures too.
See, but I don't.
It's more the over excessiveness for me.
I used to have I had 2 cameras, like actual photography cameras too.
Yeah.
So I like taking photos.
Did I just say? I just realized I said DXLR. That's a damn audio mixer. Well, what camera? What camera am I thinking on? It's not Nikon. It's Canon. DSLR. That's what it is. DSLR.
Yeah.
My friend Austin used to do video editing and graphic design and a bunch of different things and photography and stuff like that. So I used to use his all the time. It is definitely cool. And I ain't gonna lie, if I had a nice camera like that, I probably would take way too many photos. Like it's so fun. It's so fun to like just get different shots and different clips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get to Munich as I had the vid. That sucks, man. I'm sorry
no
about
Munich
that.
trip. Munich, Germany.
So my grandma and her boyfriend are like big like camera junkies. They're in like a bunch of camera clubs and they like post their pictures and to win prizes and stuff. Well, her boyfriend right now, she was complaining to me about it because his newest thing is he went and bought this like he got money. He went and bought this nice telescope. And what they've been doing is once a week, him and like 3 guys, they go drive over to Mississippi in like a woodsy area, and they set up their telescope, and they get out there around 1 a.m. and they stay till 5 in the morning, and they take pictures that they connected to the telescope, you know, with the camera and stuff, and take pictures of like stars, constellations, moons. He has this one picture of a star actually dying.
Exploding?
Coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's so sick.
That's actually pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, there's a guy that I follow on Instagram. He does that. That's most of his content. He has this super high end camera connected to his telescope, and you see all kind of pretty cool stuff.
Wow, look at that. Mavericks 7 for 8 from 3. Philly just 1 of 3. Now making it 1 of 4 off the air ball from James Harden. But I think they're gonna call a push off on Embiid there. Did he extend that arm out? Did he? Okay, I wasn't paying enough.
He pushed Kleber from underneath the rim.
Zoe! What's up, sister? How you doing?
What's up, Zoe? Hey, sis.
I still can't get over the fact that you and me both have a sister named Zoe. It's so funny, bro. It was meant to be for us to be friends, bro. It was meant to be.
Yeah, when she first came on, you was like, my sister don't use YouTube like that.
Yeah.
I was like, what's your sister's name? I didn't even know her name was Zoe. My sister came on.
Tobias Harris for 3. No good.
104-82 is the current score. 3:57 left to go to third quarter.
I have my dad's camera in his camera bag. He loved photography too. Got his lenses and stuff. Oh, that's cool, Meg. Well, cool. You know what, Megan? Yeah. That's cool. I mean, that's something that you get to carry and keep pursuing. You know, his passion and make it your own. And every photo you take is a memory for both of y'all. You know that's awesome.
Big time 3 by Luka.
I wouldn't even call it big time 3 anymore. Points. I would just say that it's just expected.
Thank you, sis. You say, we looking good. Appreciate you.
Much love.
I have over 57 photos of my nephew in 4 years, too. He's so stupid.
So my cousin posted a picture on Facebook of my godson, Luka from way down deep. All right, Luka, you need to calm down.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you got to chill out, brother.
Ain't no need. That was unnecessary. But he just posted a video on Facebook. Cade took his phone and like set it up and recorded him, and he's sitting there and he goes, yo, what's up? And then he sets it down, he starts dancing and like shaking his butt and stuff. It's like a 5-minute long video, and I said, what's wrong with your boy, bro? So someone commented on the post, said, now this is a video that you save and you show it to his first girlfriend.
Basically. That's what you do.
Air ball from half court for Luka, just trying to get a shot off before the time expired. 107-82, and Kyrie's going to finally head to the bench. He's been limping a little bit. I think it's that left ankle. Yeah. It's definitely been bothering him. He hasn't shown it, but you could tell once he takes a rest, it's hurting. And Maxey, my guy. Oh, I just peeked. My bad, guys. I got to set up. I peeked on here. I got to reset up my mic to where I set a what's it called?
The filters. Luka with the handoff to Kleber. Kleber from the free throw line is good. 109-85. Say my nephew Ali is so hilarious. He sees me with my camera and poses. Kids know. They know. Quick pass out to Harden. Hard for 3 over Bullock, and it's good.
Oh,
Or
forget
you
his
stand for
21st birthday, Meg. I'm putting up there his 21st, his 16th, his wedding day. Like it don't matter. It don't matter.
See, before it's waiting, you have to edit it to some music to make it more funnier.
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
Christian Wood for 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound Philly. Hard's going to bring it down.
I feel like we
Guarded
haven't seen
by
much of him.
Bullock. We really haven't. Swing pass out. McDaniels gets it up.
Too slow in the pass.
But we'll get fouled.
That's a good drive by McDaniels.
Yeah. Smart play.
And gets
Yeah,
angry
gets
if I
angry.
don't snap the photo right away. Oh damn! So he's a little prissy with it. He's like, "Take my picture, woman."
So I'm sitting here waiting. What are you doing?
Time is money. Time is money, Aunt Meg. Time is money. And once again, guys, all of you that have popped in and joined us today, truly appreciate y'all, and we thank y'all for being here each and every live stream, and also checking out all the edited content. I've been seeing y'all's comments and stuff like that. It feels good to see when we talk on live streams, and all of a sudden I see, oh, Megan commented, oh, Diego commented, whoever it may be. Much love, guys, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Hardaway Jr. working the ball over to Luka. Guard by McDaniels, is going to drive left side, puts up a tough one high, wanted the foul, and this is back to that Euro ball that Non's talking about. Drive in, just throw the ball as high as you can in the air and just be like, yeah, foul, right? Like, I didn't get straight to the basket without being contested, so it's a foul, correct?
Said, love the Haka video. So, well, thank you. Appreciate you. So he's like, Auntie Meg, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you taking my picture?
Man, is that okay, I was about to say, I was like, that wasn't defensive foul, right? That was the illegal screen. Well, I doubt he was tripping. So the score is 109-89. 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Luka, guard by McDaniels.
Very smart play on the defense.
Oh, yeah. McDaniels is kind of lighting it up on defense right there. This is the first series I've seen him covering Luka, and he's done it better than anyone yet on the floor. You look at McDaniels' build, lanky, but he got super long arms. So all he's doing is trying to evade him away from getting into the paint, and then just playing stand-up defense where he has to throw a ball away. And you set up a spy in Maxey and gets an easy grab. But unfortunately, Philadelphia just can't respond on offense. Oh, yeah. They're getting a little scrappy now.
That's not supposed to be called.
Oh, that's not a foul. What?
That's not supposed to be called. That is not supposed to be called.
Oh, that's
okay, lads. Me
unbelievable.
too.
That's
Prep for
unbelievable.
Hawks next stream. Fun as always. We'll talk soon. Thank you so much for stopping by, Megan. Appreciate you.
For sure. Much
Have a
love,
good stream
Meg.
as well. That rip through is not supposed to be called anymore, but they still call it.
That's unreal.
Now they call another foul.
They called on McDaniels again? What?
Yep. He was trying to go through the screen, and Kleber took position first, I believe. Oh no, that's not a foul. That's Kleber. That's Kleber throwing the head back to the little head fake. Oh, I'm injured.
I mean,
What up, Chief?
he's just trying to work his way around the pick. I mean, like, you got to keep your arms down. I get that, but it's a sport. It's still gonna be physical, guys. Like.
Oh yeah, they're trying to take all that out.
My guy Cheesehead. I saw you just started your track and field season. What sport are you competing in, or what event? I don't know how track and field works. Events, right?
Yeah, events.
Why are we backwards? Oh, so you know what? I didn't even realize that now. Whenever we were doing it, that I did put us backwards. I'm normally on the left side, aren't I?
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I know you was already. I know you was
Yeah, already
frustrated. So I was
flustered.
like,
Already flustered. So, Cheese, so we're streaming from my computer today because
he
Non has some
said,
weather coming through, and
it was a
I had
Black
to set
History
this
Month. It's
all up
stupid.
super last minute. It's because Black History. It's because Black History Month's over, Diego, so I put him on the left side. Y'all read left
Embiid
to
with
right,
25
right?
points.
Everybody reads left to right. I'm just making sure y'all see Non-P's face first when y'all look at the screen. That's the money maker right
Embiid,
there.
the number one free throw shooter
Oh my god.
in the NBA.
And
Luka is number 5. I still don't get how Steph Curry is not in the top free throw shooting at all. It hasn't been in years.
yeah. Cheesehead said, last night I just did shot put. Oh, shot put? Nice, man. Shot put, that's the
How was that?
that's the ball, right? Like when you do the
Yeah, like,
was it
your neck.
three spins? Yeah, you put it in your neck, 3 spins. Dude, that looks so hard. You know, like I like to think of myself as an athletic person that could like learn and do anything. I don't think I could do that. I
110 to 91 as the quarter comes to an end. Yeah, that's a hell of an event, bro. My old boss when I used to work at Fresno State, one of my bosses at Fresno State, that's what he did. He did that in Olympics. He's a big dude from Austria. Swole.
Swole? Big old dude?
Like swole. Oh, he's big, yeah. He's one of those dudes like if you try to pick a fight with him, people look at you like, what are you doing? You wanna die?
So is it just me in chat as well? Did y'all have like a like grade school, like middle school, you know, PE teacher that was just jacked up out of like that made no sense? Like, did we all have one of those?
A PE teacher that was like that was in shape.
Boy, man, my PE teacher in like grade school,
So you a little different.
Coach T, man, this dude was so big. No legs. He definitely just did upper body, but huge. Super cool, super nice. But you know what his side job was? The dude owns a snowball stand. Like how you that big and you own a snowball stand and you're a PE teacher for 7-year-olds? What's up, man?
The snowball stand is that easy money. Because when I was in SAC, my neighbor they had a snowball thing, and they didn't always go out. So, but the kids can go over to the house and say, "Can we buy them?" And then we could buy it right from the house. They just go to the truck, make it for you really quick. Be easy money for them dudes. But how you doing, Cheesehead man? How's life treating you?
Oh, and also, how'd you do last night?
Yeah, that's a better question.
Yeah, I didn't even ask. How'd you do? Is this your first year, Cheesehead, or have you done it before? And what other events do you want to do? You said you just did shot put the other night, so do you do other ones, or do you want to do other ones?
Did you see that that Jaron Jackson video? The short got copyrighted, but they did the same thing the other one with the monetization part.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain.
I wonder if it's because of shorts.
It might be. It might be.
You know, like remember we was reading that the shorts was having a new way of splitting the stuff up between different people.
Well, maybe people are starting to realize that you know, the sports entertainment industry on social media is becoming bigger and bigger every year, and if you want it to keep being shown and showed to a younger generation of people, because kids and young teens don't watch TV like we used to. I got home and I put on the game on TV. Like you don't do that. They play video games or get on YouTube. So now, you know, maybe it could be it. I doubt it is, but I like to be optimistic. And yeah, no, geez, that's because we're running through here. So I hope my voice might actually sound a little bit better than what it normally does coming from through yours. I did notice one thing though, when I was looking through the control room, there is a way for me to like change up the bit rate, and I'm assuming there has to be a way where I can change the bit rate for the audio as well on here. I have to test that out.
That's one. That's really nice. The settings I was telling you. The settings there you can change all that stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty much the reason why I don't touch it is because I already have multiple things playing at the same time.
on the other. Yeah.
So So I don't boost it up because I don't know how it's going to affect the
everything
actual
else.
CPU or the GPU.
I
Because
feel
I'm
you.
just like you probably can do it, and it'll probably work better than you because you have the tower. But with the
Yeah.
laptop, it's a little bit as
Yeah,
powerful, but not as
I mean,
powerful.
I'm running pretty smooth. There was a little second where I think my internet was kind of crappy, where my bit rate was like fluctuating a whole bunch. But
Yeah.
like right now, it's sitting. I have it set to 5,000, and so it's sitting at 5,000 in the green, 0.2% use, and 60 FPS.
Yeah.
This is the first time that we've done a stream through mine, so I'm happy
Yeah.
we kind of did it because even though it seems like your weather's gonna be fine, but just to see what my computer can handle, like it's good to know that actually I got what my money's was worth, like I didn't it wasn't a screw up.
110 to 95. Maxi finishes off the 3-point play. 110-96. Kyrie's going to bring it down. Luka, I believe, is on the bench. Yeah, Luka's on the bench.
Well, it's just a
Kyrie
14
guarded
point
by
game,
Maxi.
and this is where I'm curious as to how things are going to handle, because Mavericks have lost a lot of leads once they put Luka to the bench. Is the addition of Kyrie, can he hold it down? Like he's sitting there asking for a foul there as he drives in, puts up a tough short range. But the thing is, he had Christian Woods wide open at the top of the arc. I like to see him get other players involved as well. That's one thing. Luka drags, and he gets his point. He's going to get his points regardless. It's kind of like the quote AI said, I'm going to get my points regardless. When I give it to you, I want you to score. I'd like to see him find some of these shooters.
McDaniels gets away with a travel. He got with a supreme travel.
Oh, my God. They're going to give him an and one?
And the foul call. He gets the and one as well. Should have been a foul call right there.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Unless you say he didn't have full possession because it was on his fingertips, maybe. That's the only thing you can argue. Like if it was football, he didn't have full possession. But at the same time, the ball never touched the ground. Never touched the ground. So
Chia said, yeah, I ain't that good at shot. Last night my best was 24 foot 4 inches. In practice today I did 25 7. But like to qualify for state, you got to do 47 feet. I mean, she said you're still young, brother.
What was the?
I wouldn't even trip, man. Just keep practicing.
I think my boss's record at Fresno State, because he set the record. Is like when I used to work out. When I used to work out in a gym with the football players, his name was still up there. His name was still up there.
No shit.
I think it was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
It was. I think from the time he did it to when I worked with him, and then after I worked with him, it's probably had to have been 20 years. Nobody got close to it.
God,
I forgot what his. I'm trying to think what his record was. It was something crazy.
I'm sure you could look it up.
Well, he went to the Olympics. He went to the Olympics because of it.
Wow, dang.
Yeah.
My friend Jordan, Joe from the Fortnite days.
Oh yeah.
So he played, man, most talented soccer player that I've ever seen or played with in person. Very good, very good. Should have went further than what he did. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But so he started high school his 8th grade year, and small high school. State of Louisiana don't have a whole lot of competition. Like soccer is a lot bigger in like Texas. There's some in some northern states and different things like that, but.
Cali got actually a soccer place too.
So he started his 8th grade year and his 9th grade year. He eventually switched to a different high school his 10th. But he was on track to beat the school record of most goals scored by any person that played for the high school by his sophomore year. But he got he didn't have the grades to play the last month of games that would have beat the record for the most goals scored in a single year, and then he switched schools. Like he would have obliterated it. He would have doubled or tripled it.
That's crazy.
I think the record was 91 by the time he got but by the time he got suspended, he was already at. And
Mhm.
this is freshman. This is as a freshman. And this is playing against varsity teams and other varsity teams, good varsity teams as well. And he was at I think he was at 47, 48, something like that, with still a month left to go in 1 year, and then 3 more years to go.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
Oh yeah. No, he was nasty, man.
Let's see.
Hey, but she said that's awesome. I mean, you say you know you got that in the meet last night, but you improved today in practice. I mean, shoot, add another foot and 3 inches. I mean, damn, you do that every single week, you'll be at 47 feet by the end of the year.
Basically, we know you can do it.
Yeah, Chia said you're right though. I'm still a freshman. Don't look like I am, but yeah, dude, just get stronger. hit that gym and just practice, man. That's all it's about, man. And have fun. Have fun, man. Everybody forgets about fun.
Yeah,
be competitive,
definitely
but have fun.
Fun.
Yeah, you got to, man. Especially in high school, man. I took high school so seriously for a minute, and it's like the worst thing you can do. Just have fun, man. That's the everyone says for me, because I didn't do all the things in high school that I wish I would have, but like 16 to like 22. That's like your glory years for most people. Like where you just kind of carefree, you don't have too much responsibility yet, you can have some fun, go out, you don't have as many bills. Man, enjoy your life, man. That's why I'm never aging. That's why I'm still 21. Christian Wood, kick out. Left side, Bullock driving inside. It's going to get rejected. Great defense by Philadelphia. Still on the prowl. They're right now, they're on a nice little run here. 104 to 110. Man, has Dallas scored since the beginning of this fourth quarter? What's going on? Tyrese Maxey going in, put on a floater. Gets the high bounce off the top of the backboard, almost out of bounds. Are they gonna review it and see if it goes out of bounds? They haven't updated the score yet. It has to be good, right? Yeah, 106, 104. And just like that, man, it was a 20-point game. 15 minutes ago?
Yeah. But it was definitely a 20-point game 15 minutes ago.
All right. I don't think Mozzie's in here, but Mozzie, if you're in the chat, let him know. I'll be right back. Do you want to tell him about the idea with the other emote thing? The FT.
Not yet, so I can get it situated.
Okay,
nope,
okay.
Not yet. I want to make sure we can do it properly. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. You said you don't look like a freshman, but you are like. Is that saying like you're big in stature, or you're smaller than what you would think people would think freshmen look like? So I did it a little bit further, I think, today and last night because I wasn't really doing how you're supposed to do it. I'm not really sure if that matters. Oh, so technique, the la- the most recent time technique was different than the first time. Yeah, I mean, if if you're doing the improper technique the first time, then when you do the right technique, you should get theoretically should get further in distance. Yeah, I'm almost 6 feet and like, oh yeah, you're not the typical. You're not the typical freshman at all.
Damn, 6 feet. She said, "I'm about to come over there and take your knees out and switch." I would love to be 6 foot. This dude Cheesehead about to be like 6'8" before he graduates. Yeah, man. If there's anything, I don't know anything about shot put, but I guarantee I would know ways to learn how to do everything perfect. I'm such a perfectionist when it comes with things like that, like with the gym and things. That's why even as a smaller guy and even a skinnier guy, I've always been impressive with the things that I can lift, and it's because of how you lift it. don't cheat your way through it and do it the shortcut way, because you can get further with it with the shortcut way, because it's gonna hurt you later on. Once you build up that muscle connection and you get that timing and that spin and all that stuff precise correctly, man, you can go yard with it. Especially at 6'2", 225. My God, dude, you honestly get hit. You can honestly get hit. I mean, I don't know how hard it is. I don't know how. I mean, 47 feet, that seems like a long time, but I'm sure you could get up around 40 feet by your junior year easily with the dedication. Chia said my dad's 6'4". Oh damn. You know what?
Yes.
That actually makes sense, Cheesehead, because whenever I saw pictures from your Instagram and stuff, I didn't think you were that tall. It looked like you were taller, but it's because your dad's big.
Yeah. Scores 110 to 106. From 20 to 4-point lead.
Bro, are we about to see another? Are we Philadelphia's good luck charm, where we just help them get comebacks?
It could be. You see, they had to put Luka back in early.
Oh, they definitely didn't want to get him back in until the 6-minute mark.
Luka covered by McDaniels. McDaniels going to get the screen.
Maxi's
Screen pass.
Finish that though, man.
Off to Kleba. Kleba pass to Hardaway. Hardaway back to Luka. Luka to Kyrie. Kyrie for the shot. There should not be a foul call on that. That should not be a foul call. You're saving them, man. You're saving them. So, Chiefs, definitely listen to your coaches. They know what they're talking about. Don't think you know best. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Facts.
You know, coaches are there. Some coaches can be hard coaching, but they're there to help and to guide you and to build you up to where you need to be. So I made that mistake playing sports in high school. Yeah, a lot of players do that. Yeah. That's why players who we see on that are like, say, especially like basketball. There's so many basketball players that you watch either on YouTube or that play internationally. And you'd be like, why aren't you in the league? Because they're uncoachable.
Yep.
Some are just uncoachable, and some
that's like
just had injuries that put them out of even being able to play, and they've come back later because they've healed over time. But a lot of them is because they're not coachable.
Well, some of that's kind of similar to like a guy, I don't know him, but like I know of him a good bit because I worked with a guy that helped train him and work him with football. But Puka Williams, that played for Kansas, played football for Kansas.
Oh yeah, I remember that name. Yeah.
So Puka went to the high school that's right where I work. My coworker at the time trained him, and my coworker at the time also played AFL, played Canadian League football. His cousins are LaRon Landry and Jarvis Landry. He knows football to the highest of level. He said that Puka is the most skilled and talented player that he's ever seen come out of that high school, but he was so hard to coach, and it's because of his background. He didn't have the best growing up situation. He had fight or flights things where it's like you either get stomped on or you do the stomping, and that's kind of how it was for him, and that messed him up near the end, and that's why he got sent to a school like Kansas, because he was
113, 108.
He was recruited by Alabama. He was recruited by LSU, but because of those things, they got turned sideways. He was on a practice squad for a little bit. He might still be. I'm not sure.
They're really trying to keep Dallas in this game with these foul calls. Cheesehead said you're supposed to do it more off the palm, because the ball's supposed to sit in the palm and then the crook of your neck. But I was doing it off my fingertips more, and it wasn't going further. But I don't know. Oh, yeah,
going further. But and that's what I'm saying. This is like it's like when I'm training people like with working out, because I'm telling you, it's the same exact concept. Big bucket by Kyrie. Big three
by Kyrie.
Whenever you're lifting weights, right? Let's use a deadlift for instance, right? If I were to go and grab and put three at the time where I was lifting really heavy, right? If I would go and put like 385 on the bar and I go grab a deadlift, and I just ripped it off the ground as fast as I could, no technique, no foundation, no nothing, I guarantee you I probably could have got it. Yeah. But Doing it the right way builds up the right type of muscle and the right type of technique. And then that allowed me to be able to lift heavier for a longer period of time. So when I train clients, I always tell them, they'll be like, oh no, I can shoulder press more than 25 pounds. And I'm like, all right. I said, well, let me give you some 40s then, because you can do 40s. Let me give you 40s. And it's wiggling, it's bad formation, it looks like this, it looks like that. You don't get stronger that way. You don't. You gotta get the technique down perfect. The technique is there for a reason. This sport's been around for a long time. They know why.
Oh yeah.
Just gotta figure out why.
Somebody from another school did a 46, but it scratched, so it didn't count. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's tough.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back and grab something from the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. Once again, you guys, much love and appreciate all of y'all for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button if you're enjoying today's radio sports show on YouTube of Real Fan Sports while we're checking out these 76ers versus the Mavs. Mavs currently up by 11. Got that lead back a little bit. It got cut down to 4, but Mavs started knocking down some threes, which they've been doing so well in the second half tonight. If y'all just tuning in, y'all heard some of our BS and just talking all around the bush. That's who we are, but we talk sports too. Much love to you guys. All right, back in play here. Embiid with the ball, pass over to Maxey. Maxey's going to take a mid-range. He was kind of looking for the foul there. Isn't going to get it. It's going to be a board by Luka. Luka's going to bring it up, guarded by Harden. I wish they'd bring McDaniels back in. I don't know why they don't have McDaniels back in. It was working so well against them. They're going to get the switch. Powell inside, pass outside to Kyrie. Kyrie back inside to Powell. Another hesitation. Extra pass. Finds the corner man. No good on the shot. Please bring in McDaniels, because they should have scored 6 points on y'all 3 times in a row. As James Harden tries to throw a little trick pass. He's going to lose it. Gets stolen. Bullock for 3. He's been automatic all night long. My God. Our team is pretty good. They won state last year. Oh, that's fire, man. That's fire. I won state twice in soccer, but like never with high school. It was with like my club travel team. We won it once when we were 13, and then we won it when we were 17, and then we went to regionals, and we got knocked out in semis. I wasn't able to be there though, unfortunately. Still haunts me to this day. But well, that's cool, man. Maybe you'll get a ring. Did they give out rings to for all the track and field players whenever they won? Diego, if you're still here, brother, what sports do you used to play? I feel like I've never asked you that. If I have, it's been a long time. We've been knowing each other for a while now, Diego. I hope you realize that. It's been a while. What sports you used to play in high school? Chia said it's kind of weird because it's not like we really are by Charlotte or anything. What do you mean it's kind of weird because it's not like we really are by Charlotte or anything? What do you mean? What do you mean? I might have said something earlier and I got confused. I don't know. You say you don't think so? I mean, you don't think you get rings? Oh, well, that's ass. I'd get a ring. Screw it. If I'm on team, I'm getting a ring. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears you put into practicing and performing those meets, man. It's a big commitment. James Harden passed the ball out to Tobias Harris. Harris trying to work the ball down low to Embiid, guarded by Powell. Powell, who's been playing really good ball lately. He's going to get the strip and the steal. Luka bring the ball up court. Kyrie up front. Luka's going to try to slow it down. James Harden's going to pick up the strip, and Tyrese Maxey for the easy deuce. 110, 122. Still a good bit of time left. We got about 5.5 minutes. But we need to see some big Philly stops. And we need to see some scoring again by Philadelphia. They're going to need to get some threes going at some point. They've been shooting poorly so far tonight. Luka is going to get the easy one and ask for a foul. I don't even know why he's asking for a foul. It was a clean basket. No one was even touching you, Luka. Please calm down. Please don't make yourself unlikable. Like, I want to like you, Luka. I really do. But you're making it hard. Great pass underneath to Tobias Harris. Outside wide. Tyrese Maxey for 3. Knocks it down. 124-113. The response. I respect it. Diego said I was a swimmer. Oh, okay, cool. What stroke? What stroke did you do? My buddy Austin, the one that was, I don't know if you were here whenever Austin popped in on the stream with us. He did butterfly and breaststroke. I think he was top 3 in the state and then top 20 in the region. The steal and the dunk going the other way, 126-113. It feels like the motivation underneath Philadelphia is getting taken from Tobias Harris, guarded by Luka. Got him in the post, trying to get inside, and Joel Embiid is just sitting in the corner. Makes no sense. 3-point shot by Melvin.
He could have came to the paint a lot earlier and would have got the ball in the paint.
Oh, no doubt. Like, you expect one of the bigger schools from Charlotte to win state? That's never the case, G-Zed. That's never the case, man. Promise you it's never the case. It don't matter how big the school is or how big the money is. Honestly, the more that I've noticed is that the more money a foundation or a team has, unless they're paying to get players to come to them, they aren't that good, especially in high school. They ain't got the heart and the grit like other places do. We are a small parish that I played soccer in. Like, it's literally the Mississippi River. You throw a rock and that across the river, and that's the parish. We were feared among Louisiana. Nobody wanted to play us, man.
Schools like in Cali, the ones that got money, they always won. They always had better players, better everything, better facilities, better uniforms, better shoes.
Now things are different from sport to sport. For us with playing soccer, it was more of we had more grit. Like we didn't mind being a little more physical. Like, I mean, we were a physical team. We got into fights and stuff like that. But like we hustled more. We weren't the most skilled. We had two guys that went and played in college. Probably four or five that could have went. But the rest of us were just like, most of us were like baseball players turned soccer players to just get in shape before baseball season. Mm-hmm. But we just hustled and we ran hard and we pushed hard and that's how we won games.
That's what's up.
We always find it's that underdog mentality, bro. It's that underdog. Especially when we play people like Mandeville. Mandeville was like this preppier area. They got all the nice facilities, all the nice weight room, nice jerseys, all this stuff. They had a team that was 2 years older than us and in a higher division, 2 higher divisions than us as far as like competition goes. They won state 4 years in a row. We played them and we like had to beg to play them, and they were like, "Oh, there's no point. We're gonna walk all over y'all." We fought for that game for like 2 years because we knew we were better than them. Finally played them and we beat them 2-0. They didn't invite us back ever again.
Well, matter of fact, it's funny that we're talking about this because one of the schools is called St. Joe's private school, and you know who went to St. Joe's? The head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, Jason Kidd.
No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's fun.
He's from the Bay.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that either. I wouldn't have thought he was from the Bay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess so. The bald head and the mustache. I guess so. I guess I could see him being from the Bay. You don't like him?
No. And it had nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah.
It's all like stuff that he did that he got away with. Mm. Yeah. The whole reason why he even kind of moved to the draft so quickly was because he was supposed to get in trouble for something.
Oh, and interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They used the draft to evade that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what we were saying. I was kind of like somewhat listening in on the conversation with you and Miss Meg. It's just, just how those things kind of happen, and some people kind of get excused for it, and others don't. And Not saying that either one of them should be, but
Yeah.
you know,
I totally forgot that my brother bought this the other day. I want to try it.
didn't
It's called
they even dunk that?
General Peach.
Oh,
I think it's like
those sodas are always good. Those Japanese soft drinks are always good. Is it fizzy or is it flat?
Yeah, it's alcohol in it, or some form of alcohol in it.
It might.
It says product of South Korea. Yeah, it's called General Peach. I saw on the wall when he went outside. I was like, "Hey, grab me one of those. I want to see what it tastes like."
Bullock, corner 3, no good. Is that the first miss for Bullock tonight or in
Smells
the second
delicious.
half? It looks
Smells
good. I used to love the Japanese sodas from the different like sushi places and stuff like that. Philly trying to make a run again. They're down by 7 right now, 124, 131. But just a minute left. They got to get a stop here. Oh no. Oh no, Embiid, you lazy son of a gun. All right, trap him. Let Powell shoot. Great defense. You know, what's killing me right now is that you see guys like that doing all the work while Embiid is literally just sitting there along the baseline doing nothing. He's like, I see he's trying to keep a spy on Kleba because Kleba can, shoot the tray ball a little bit. But, like, it just seems like he's walking. I know he's putting in minutes right now, but go win this damn game. It's after the damn All-Star break. Let's go win some ball games. Shit.
Yeah. That's why I say he gets lazy. He gets lazy. For somebody as talented as he is, he gets lazy. He's disrespectful to the game of basketball.
Chia said, we do have a really big track team, though. I think there are like 60 guys on the team. Oh, damn. But yeah, our school has 1,100 kids. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Do you go to a private school or a public school, Chia? I'm trying to think. I went to a public school. I think my graduating class was 275, 300, something like that. So it's probably around there. I went small public school. They actually just did renovations after Ida. They're finally about to open it up. I think like in the next 2 weeks. Bro, it looks phenomenal, man. It looks like a college campus. It looks crazy. Now Destrehan is also like a very bougie. It's a bougie place. Wait, what?
So I went to a small Catholic school, and you said 200 in the graduating class. That's probably almost half the whole school.
Yeah. Well, that's how it was at my private school that I went to at first. Like we had I think that graduating class was only like 85.
Yeah, I think mine was like 75, 85, something like that.
Just said public. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a good sized school.
Yeah. Public schools always got hella people. I'm actually kind of glad I went to a small school because I was like, I think after getting a college experience and being with hella people at school, I'm glad I went to a small school.
With back-to-back putbacks, finally gets it in 126. You know, for me it was kind of like I guess opposite. Like, you know, like I went to super small like Catholic private school, like all through like preschool all the way up to 8th grade, and then I went to a private Catholic high school for 9th and 10th grade, and like it just always felt weird, like you know, especially like where I grew up from. It's like I had people that were in public school. I was friends with all kind of different people from all kind of different places, and like the private schools wasn't really like that. Like it was all the same snobby, cliquey type of people. And so, like, whenever I finally moved to a bigger school, like, I felt like that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me because I finally, like, was like, oh my god, I actually belong. Like you felt like you had to act a certain way with like, you know, preppy, like, you know, private, or at least the one I went to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, I went to Catholic school pretty much my entire time till I went to college.
Kleba misses the first.
But I mean, both my schools were in Oakland, so it wasn't like there's no preppy kids. That didn't exist.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, like where the school was like
everybody
only like
everybody from the hood.
So like let's just put like where the school was that I went for like grade school and stuff was walking distance from my house, which our neighborhood wasn't like hood, but like you cross a ditch, then you are. But like the people I hung out with, we had one family that was private school preppy kind of people. Never knew why. We're like you live in the same $120,000 2-bedroom house that everyone else lives here, and y'all think y'all are better than everybody else. Like, please calm down. Very nice people now, but they were assholes when we were younger. But whenever I would go over there, and I had a couple friends that lived like kind of like near me or like in the area that was a little worse than mine, worse. Yeah. We would relate, but everybody else, they weren't allowed to come hang out by our houses because they knew what happened over there, and we're like, oh, well, this is stupid. Like, it just felt weird. You felt out of place.
That's interesting because for my experience from kindergarten through 8th was elementary school, basically. But that was a Catholic school. And everybody was just from, most people was from East Oakland, but there was some kids that were not from my part of East Oakland. They were a little bit further going towards the west or the central part of Oakland. But yeah. And we still never understood, like, how'd you get to the school?
Because oh, never mind. He's just shooting a last-minute shot. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's like we just, because a couple people, they weren't even, they didn't even live nowhere near the rest of us, but they still went to our school. And I think because their parents wanted to go to a private school, not a public school. And there's only like one or two in the area that, unless you went to the neighboring city to go to private, but there's no way you're doing that. What up, Nate?
Nate, you put up a really good point. We were just complaining about that earlier, about how high scoring these games are, man. No defense ever.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Dallas shot the lights out, man. The 3-point shooting that second half was phenomenal. I think they shot like damn near
they really did.
65, 70%. But no, that is game over. The score is 133-126. Mavs going to go ahead and take the win. 76ers climbed back from a 20-point deficit, got up close. Within 4, and then they brought. And
that's
Luka
why they brought Luka
in.
back in. They had to bring him back in. If they didn't bring Luka back in when they did,
3 straight threes closed it out. 3 straight threes closed it out. Yeah, that's so like where I live is like a small town regardless.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I rode my bike all around the city like at like 8 years old. Like, my parents gave me some freedom, but like the city's just small. But But like even like some of my friends growing up, like, or that I went to school with, it was forever before I get them to come over to my house. They were not allowed. They were like, that is the ghetto. You cannot go there. And I was like, we ain't even the ghetto. The ghetto's across the ditch. What are you talking about? You watch NRL highlights. Game was awesome to start the season. Man, Nate, Yobo Bear, I don't know if you've seen him in the channel. This is a while ago. He still comments on some of our videos. He commented on one of the videos last night, like 2 hours before the game started. But I was studying, man. I wanted to put it on, but I was like, if I do, I was like, I'm not gonna study. So I just didn't.
Yeah.
How was the game? It was a good one. Who played? Our school is really freaking old. Is it really, G-Head? Yeah, you be hearing the creaks. Are there like any like rumors of like old like ghosts or anything like walking around? We always have like sketchy areas at our school that we're like, yeah, don't go there, bro. Some creepy things that go on.
Oh, my high school was literally one building. So.
Oh, it was one building? Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Literally one building.
Well, I guess ours was too. Ours was one. It was like a decent sized U building. Like the gym was like here on this, took up that left side. Came out to the cafeteria. Then you had classes, and then you went like, I don't know.
Yeah. See.
50 yards and maybe a couple more classes.
My school didn't even have like a cafeteria. We didn't even have one of those.
Oh, really? For high school?
They had an area
for grade school.
For high school.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, we had a commons area.
The gym was in the middle of the school. That's what I'm saying. There's an area where you can go eat, but it wasn't like a real cafeteria. They designed it to look like a cafeteria, but it's so small it only fit like 5 tables.
Yeah, so the way we did it was, so we had 2, I think we had 2 periods of lunch. Upperclassmen got to get in line first. The rest of the lowerclassmen went into the gym, and you just stood around the gym. I used to do my hustle, they had a vending machine, and I'd stand right by the vending machine. I would take quarters because it would be so crowded right there. I would just stand next to it, and I'd just reach out and grab the quarters, and they'd be like, "Oh, damn, she stole my change." Boy, I racked up on some money that year, bro. And then you go sit, and then you'd wait for the seniors to get out, and the seniors would normally go somewhere else. Like they had an outside area that allow you to go outside, so the seniors would go outside, and then you go in and go eat. But it was like your entrance of the school. Like that's where the cafeteria was. And then right once lunch ended, they rolled it up, folded it away, and then they put other like just tables and stuff. No, Diego, not those Broncos, Diego, unfortunately. Nate said, it's Broncos versus Panthers tonight. We're gonna knock them off them arrogant D-bags. What's the like expectation for the game? Like what's the odds? Do y'all think y'all have a good chance or what? Did y'all make any big moves during the offseason? Cheezette said we have a main building and then there's another little one in the back. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, we just got one building. Just one.
Yeah, Diego, he's talking about the National Rugby Leagues, the rugby league out in Australia and New Zealand. Diego, if you haven't watched any of those videos, go watch the Big Hit video first. The Nate, what was his name? It was I keep wanting to say like Mati. It's not Mati. What the heck is it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'll actually pull up the page.
Yeah, that's I'll go ahead and copy up a link and.
Is that one of our? Is that in the American Reaction section?
Yeah, it should be. Should be in the NRL reaction and the American reaction. It was one of the. It was. Oh, here it is. It's Steve Matai, and then Jorge. Tafua.
Yeah.
When you get some time, Diego, go watch this, bro. It'll make you get interested in that sport, man. It's really fun to watch.
So, matter of fact, here's a playlist link. just watch these.
True. Golden State versus LAC next. Keep it rolling. That's up to Nan. I mean, I'm actually feeling good. I'm normally not, but I know Nan had some videos he had to work on. I'm not trying to put the pressure on you and make you look like the bad guy, Nan. But I mean, it's up to you.
Look like a bad guy I want. No.
There you go. That's fine.
I already told him earlier I didn't want to do the Warriors game. I wanted to watch it without being on screen.
Yeah, he don't like streaming for the Warriors game. He really don't. Every time we did it last season, he's like, bro, I don't really want to do this shit. He's like, I just want to watch it and enjoy it.
Just want to watch it.
Go watch any of their top 3 videos. They're all league. No, not anymore, Nate. I don't think so. I think.
And I want to watch work videos. I have a video to finish up.
I think our Ultra video took over one of the top 3 spots.
I think it did.
It did. It's number 2. Ultra videos at almost 20K. And then we got
almost 20K?
Yeah, 19K right now. And
Oh,
then
wow.
the Jonah Lomu videos at 13K. And
fire.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Game 3 reaction to State of Origin, I think it hits 100K by the end of the year. I think he's gonna get another boost, especially if the Origin is good this year. I think he's gonna get another boost. I think he hits 100K.
I have to go work on some of those little tags in there and change them up. Change them up to qualify for 2023.
Diego said, F it, I'll transfer my love of the Broncos to another sport. Laugh out loud. Well, hey, represent the Brisbane Broncos, man. Yeah, it's cool, man. And no, it's not rugby. Don't call it rugby. You're gonna get Nate's panties all walled up. It's league. It's a little different. It's more like football than what other rugby is. Like
I just say rugby because I know it gets under Nate's skin. So as much as he trolls me, I gotta troll him back. So it's rugby.
That's fair. That's fair. And you know what, Nate? You're just as deserving of that. So like I can't even get mad at him for saying something like that. But yeah, not getting to watch a game at 2 a.m. Laugh aloud. Yeah, the games normally start off right around like 4 or 5 a.m. For me where I'm at. And if there's ever like a crazy time where I'm able to watch it, I will. Now, when they do like the big games, we do try to go live during them because they are fun. It is a fun sport to watch, man. But I don't know how Nate and Meg and Mozzie and all these other guys from New Zealand and Australia, all the other guys on here, Ant-Man, are able to wake up that
Declan,
early. Declan to go watch this stuff, man. Like, congrats to you. Like, man, I'm all right. Like, I love the game. Like, it's literally no slight towards the game, but I wouldn't even watch it. I wouldn't even watch it NFL. Like, sometimes I don't like waking up I don't like getting out of bed and like getting ready to watch a 12 a.m. game of the NFL. Like, I just want to sleep. So, like, I definitely ain't getting up that early.
That's funny.
My team starting off the season versus defending champs. I sense a pattern. Nate's Diego said, Drifter, who's your team there? Nate's team is the Brisbane Broncos. And then for Origin, Diego, if you haven't checked out any of that, go check out the Origin stuff as well. The Game 3 highlights of Origin we did is really cool. We're gonna definitely try and go live during at least one of the matches whenever that comes back up. I think that comes out in late July, August, something like that. It's somewhere in there. It's really fun. It's basically like an all-star game, but they aren't a bunch of bitches and just allow the other people to score. They actually try to fight and kill each other, and it's great. It's literally the best of the best from New South Wales and the best of the best from Queensland, and they just go at each other. It's really fun watch.
Oh, that's Plumlee. He looked different.
I just love that. You got the Warriors game up?
Oh, it came on automatically afterwards.
I'm about to put it up. Watch that while I'm gonna eat some dinner in a little bit.
Yeah, that's another reason I wanted to get out. I had a little burrito because I was like, damn, I didn't realize I didn't eat anything. Look at this burrito. Because as soon as I got up, I was on the computer just trying to work on the different videos because I had a couple of videos I wanted to update and finish down editing.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But like I said, I did finish the Ultra video. I'm gonna upload it and work on thumbnail. We do have a video dropping tomorrow.
What video we have dropping tomorrow?
Saints going to have more on the injury front. It's all
moving
toward the positive for the Golden State Warriors, and they are hoping that they're
Sorry,
going to
can't
get a lot
follow
of their pieces back come mid-March or so, and as the defending champions, they feel like the pedigree still plays. Thompson been carrying the load here for the Warriors.
Whitekin's iron transfer? What's iron transfer, Nate?
Dribbles it out of bounds.
Iron the blood?
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Nate, how much longer does she have, man? It's got to be coming up close, right? Have y'all hit the 6-month mark yet?
The NRL All Stars Indigenous versus Maui that's popping up tomorrow.
And Looney, did he get it off in time?
Well, I thought Looney was about to drain that. I'm like, all right, Steph.
He can shoot too. He just don't.
Bro, I wish the Pelicans would come out with a nice city jersey in a city court.
Oh yeah.
I hope they work on doing that next. I know they've been trying to do some different repairs to the stadium and stuff like that, so I think that's what's taking it away from at least getting another court. But they need to get one, and they need to get a new damn. I'm so tired of the Mardi Gras jerseys. It was nice the first time, but like they just keep repeating it. It's either white with purple, yellow, and green stripes here, or it's going down this way, or now it's a big purple with green and red. Like it's just change it up, man. Like there's so much culture in Louisiana that's outside of Mardi Gras. Like get something that's creative.
I'm trying to think. This reminds me of
you know what their thing kind of looks like? Their jersey, I don't know if that was meant to. It looks like sound bars popping up. Like at the bottom part of it, it looks like different like sound levels. Like if you look at a mixer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like that. I don't know if that's what they're going for, but that's what it looks like to me.
I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's definitely possible because it's always about the fans. Sometimes they're influenced the jersey designs too.
Yeah. Born and raised in Brisbane. Is there Nate? How often do you switch your name? I thought you were someone else. Nate switches his name for holidays. Oh, you can hear the game again? Oh, my bad. I don't have it muted. Thank you, Diego. I have to figure out a way to make it to where you don't echo. I just don't know what I don't know what else I could have pressed. I mean, like I probably could delete and put everything up again and then try and figure it out another way. Or I wonder if there's a way that I can, instead of taking like desktop audio, where I could take like a Windows source audio instead, where it just take the audio from that Windows source instead of the whole entire setup.
Well, the Windows source is still, I think, desktop audio. But if you do, that's why I was saying the browser it gives me a separate audio track.
Well, and I got that, but that's when you started getting the echo. That's what I'm saying. That's why it didn't make sense. I know you don't care, but we definitely do care. Thank you, Diego. The last thing we want to get is some random DMCA bull BS whenever we didn't even try to do that.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, when we upload a video or we live stream, YouTube, and now Twitch has it too, but YouTube, they have this bot that scrubs the channels. And when it scrubs, it listens for and it watches for certain things. And so when I do my reactions for movies. So when it sees that, it automatically sends out pretty much like a data saying,
it's like AI. That comes through.
This is what it hears. And then different companies can react and say, okay, we're going to claim this, we're going to claim that, we're going to block that. We don't want that being shown. And so that's pretty much what the bot does. And so for us doing a live stream, the audio technically shouldn't be an issue. But because it is still their audio and they own it, they have the rights to it, we're not supposed to display it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, honestly, like, we'd probably be okay, but it's just like, why we want to risk all the hard work that we put into to like make us slip up like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like the whole deal. Like we talked about a little bit off stream the other day, like the whole stuff with the people over on the new Kick streaming service where they were like going live during the Super Bowl and showed the Super Bowl, and like they just thought it was okay. They were like, oh, there's no DMCA on Kick. Like, no, DMCA is a law. Before every NFL NBA game, it says this is sole propriety ownership of the NFL. You cannot be copyrighted, transcripted, blah 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 blah
without
blah.
Without express written permission by the NFL. Right. And it's DMCA is not the platform. DMCA is the record company. DMCA is the TV industry. They control DMCA.
It's the law.
Yeah, YouTube has no choice. They don't have a choice with that. If YouTube denied the DMCA to come through and scrub the videos, I guarantee YouTube would not last another year.
Oh, yeah.
They're not powerful.
Well, and that was the funniest. That was the whole funniest thing. Like about that whole situation was that you don't think YouTube wishes that they could have their streamers play the games live, because they get 50% of our money, and probably more than that if you want to be honest with it. Like, they get more of that. They would love for us to be able to do that. They'd be rolling in more dough than what they already are. Thank you, Ma.
Well, no, with YouTube, they get less than 50%. So, that's Twitch gets 50%.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about like as far as like advertisement and stuff like that too. Like, I'm sure the advertisement number is like a little screwed.
We get like 75%.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah, we get most of it. But even then, they like what Zach was saying, they would love that, because out of all of us who create and show and talk about sports or talk about movies, if I could just show a movie and talk about it, do a live stream and talk about it, do you understand how cracked my channel would be?
Right.
If I could just show any movie I wanted to, like, oh, Ant-Man came out. Okay, we're gonna watch it and we're gonna review it and we're gonna discuss it and talk about all the what's the bad and good about it. You know what I'm saying?
Because no one would buy Disney Plus. No one would buy ESPN Plus. No one would buy Paramount. No one would buy YouTube TV. No one would buy this. Yeah, there'd be no point. You just have one guy buy, and everybody just streams and listens to somebody they like to hear.
That's why, like, the companies or the people out there that quote unquote do like the illegal streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they get attacked so aggressively, because They don't want their content out there for free.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you know, it is what it is because I think most of that stuff should be free.
Yeah.
This should,
I do.
but that's just me. You know, I'm not gonna say I've never used them.
Mm-mm. Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I've I've had plenty of bootlegs. Trust me.
I gotta
I don't
say,
have any more.
I gotta save this as my bookmark. We talking about all the
Man,
bootleg websites. They all saved.
I mean, like actual physical bootlegs. Like
Oh yeah.
I, I seen the what was it, FBI or whoever. This was before I met you. This was way before that. But they had arrested an elderly couple
Mm-hmm.
because something happened. The police were involved. Police were in the home, and one of the police officers noticed a bootleg of a movie.
Mm.
They reported them to the FBI branch of that city, that metropolitan city. The FBI investigated and found that they had like something like several thousand DVDs that were bootleg. So
Mm-hmm.
they fined them and arrested them. I'm like, really? You arrested some old people? Do you understand
Man,
that they probably couldn't physically go to the movie theaters, and their grandkids was probably bringing them movies to watch at home, and you
I
arrested them
mean,
for it? I was like, that's dirty.
uh, how do you say? What do you say? Like to not incriminate yourself? Like
Well, you
allegedly,
just yeah.
allegedly, right now I have a CD case that's about this thick of just movies that my dad bought bootleg from Afghanistan.
Well, I mean, because because we used to get so many of them. Like I used to literally have like books and books, and I travel on the train. I used to have this little DVD player I can use, pop them in
Mm-hmm.
there and watch while I be on the train. And it's like, I mean, of course I don't have those no more, but I'm
Yeah.
like, if any day I got caught with them,
Uh-huh.
so much time I could have had.
Right. Right.
I had so many movies. That's why remember I was talking to you about. Oh, I saw a trailer and I was like, wait, I've seen this movie, and I was like, I seen this movie like 10 years ago because I did see it like 10 years ago. It's from another country, so it's getting pushed in America now, but it came out like 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen the bootleg, the original bootleg.
Sounds about right. Well, anyway, guys, as always, very much appreciative of y'all all coming, pop in, and come say what's up.
Yeah.
Also, very much appreciate y'all standing by with us as dealing with my computer issues. Just we want to be able to make it to where we both can be able to stream from either one of our computers in case circumstances like this happen, where it might be a storm for Nan or it might be a storm for me. So appreciate dealing with that, and just all our other BS. I mean, I know we had a straight like hour conversation about vampire movies, but I enjoyed every second of it because I enjoyed talking to y'all guys and just hanging out, man, getting to know y'all. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up the game and the stream for today. The Mavs are going to go ahead and hold on to the win. I told y'all that they were going to win in the beginning. 133 to 126. They took the lead over the 76ers. A great three-point shooting effort in the second half. Great work by the Mavs to be able to maintain that lead as 76ers are trying to make a push. And just much love to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. Mavericks got 40%. Don't care about them here. 25. 76ers 20. And the free throw line 15%. We had 20 votes today. I appreciate you all for voting.
That was rigged. Free throw line should have been like the number one.
Way higher. Way higher.
You guys don't watch basketball.
But we'll be back live next week. We're not sure what games we want to check out, but if y'all have any games in mind that y'all like to see us cover, make sure you please come find us on our socials. I'm gonna drop down the links here.
I do have
Twitter
an idea
and Instagram are probably the best to go for. You have an idea for a game next week?
Not for a game, just for a regular stream. It don't have to. Non-game
even better.
Oriented, but just a stream with we can talk about some stuff.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Been drifter for a while. Haven't changed anything since December. It locked you out. Oh yeah, because they yeah. Exact 7. What a jerk.
Oh, that's probably because they
the
did
worst one, too.
that new thing too, where so people can't just keep changing their name. They did it where the at's in front of people's names. Yeah, that could be part of why they locked them out too. So
but we will be back live next week, and we also have a video dropping tomorrow, so make sure y'all check out that video, and plus plenty other edited content. We recorded a couple videos the other day. We're gonna record some more on Monday, so we got regular droppings. We're dropping all kind of edited content. We're going live. We're dropping shorts. Make sure y'all go find that, like it, subscribe to the channel, comment, do whatever you gotta do, and always much love. Appreciate y'all. I'm Zach. I'm used to you doing the outros now. I'm doing it. I'm Zach. I'm with my boy Non-P. And this is another rendition of Real Fan Sports, man. Much love, guys.
Appreciate
Peace
you
out.
guys. Love you guys.
Cheers.
Peace out. Peace. Watch the video.